I'm
You
kidding.
didn't
I'm
answer.
kidding.
Welcome back,
I am
everybody,
definitely ready.
to the Storytime Network. It is once again D&D Sunday, and we're making our escape. We're flying the coop.
Woohoo!
Insert jailbreak euphemism here of your choice. I went with flying the coop because that's what I put in the description of our last one, because obviously we made the chickens run reference in the title.
Yep.
But we are mid-escape, and shit's gone down, to put it frankly.
Yep.
Shit has gone down. So without further ado, I am going to hand over to Kaido.
Yes, welcome back everyone with Aldane, the half-elf paladin, Seamus, the half-elf bard, Daron, the genasi rogue, and Felix, the Eladrin painter. The four of you and Tora started your breakout plan, with some of you splitting up to do your thing. However, there have been a few complications. Aldane not being very clear with his wording, scaring off prisoners from even attempting to riot, which then took some time to get back on track.
Thank God for charisma.
Guards have been beaten up. Prisoners are now fighting and doing stuff. And
Woohoo!
that group is on their way to the warden's office. And speaking of the warden, as Felix and Daron have met with the warden in the sewers, only to learn that the warden is actually Face Scar.
Fun revelation.
And Face Scar is also in control of some stone golems. One of which is kicking the shit, or potentially was kicking the shit out of Daron and Felix. But thankfully, the timely arrival of Hauke has tipped the scales in your favour. And so I'm just signing them out. And yeah, that's, I was going to say that's pretty much it, but yeah, you haven't turned off the cuffs yet, you haven't gotten to the warden's office.
Yep.
But, oh yeah, there's also a fire inside as well.
Yep, set a fire, burning the place down. Don't care.
There's a fire alarm that is going off, which isn't great, but you know, it's fine.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
You don't sound impressed, Seamus, Dylan, even.
I have no means of fighting right now, and we're face to face with Face Scar.
Achuaka.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're dealing with Achuaka.
Oh, that's right,
Felix and
Achuaka.
Daron are dealing with.
Well, we're not even dealing with
Scar.
Face Scar anymore.
Well,
Face Scar fucked
yeah.
off.
Yeah, he pieced out with a dimension door. But yes, you do. So across from the hall, you do see Achuaka, who I am going to bring on just for the sake of this theatre of the mind stuff.
Woohoo!
And her, I believe I said 5 accomplices.
Oh, it was either 4 or 5, yeah.
I'm gonna say 5. I just
Wow.
copy and paste them. And yes, you do see her like cracking her knuckles ready to fight. And like she just, you know, I will say, like, even though they are being put around her, this is again fear of the mind, so don't feel like, you know, you are this close. You are actually like, yeah, you're not actually 30 feet, you're actually probably more like 50 feet away. That is a bit of a distance between you and her. Although I don't remember the turn order from last week. I should have wrote that
Oh,
down.
it should be up there.
Yeah, the turn order is up.
No, I meant the actual where it was left off.
Oh.
Although I think because I don't, because I
give me a
think it
second.
resets. I think it resets the very top at the end.
Give me a second. I might be able to check
Let me
that
see.
by going to the archive.
I'm having a look now.
I believe it was the golem. Maybe. Actually, that's 343. No, I think it was Darren. I think it was still Darren.
Yeah, so we did get. Yep, that's fine then. No problem with that.
Yeah.
So, Darren, you are. I was going to say caught between a rock and a hard place, but well, you're caught between a rock, golem, anyway. What are you doing?
Do we have overwhelmed on this thing, or
I'd say you need someone else in the corner or someone around for it to be considered overwhelmed, given its size.
okay? Then I will aim with the dagger and attack it.
Okay. That's one thing I forgot. Sheets. That's fine.
What?
though. I'm just saying I forgot about opening character sheets, but I'm fixing that now. The golem. What did you get? You got a 17.
17.
on the
I
money.
used aim.
17. Yeah. Yep, that hits.
21 points of damage.
Shit.
That's pretty
2
nice.
6s and 2 1.
You scrape a big chunk of the of its neck out with your dagger, but it's still going. I take it that's your turn, yeah?
Yep, that's all.
Felix, what are you going to do?
False life.
What's that, sorry?
False life.
Oh. I forget, do you not have thingy selective? Shadowblade, or did that end?
I don't think I ever managed to cast it, is the thing.
Oh,
Because I
yes,
think you get
yeah, ignore me.
counter spelling.
Yeah, you had to resort to cantrips, ignore me. Yep, so you give yourself false lifeness.
So 1d4. That plus 4.
Some legitness, false lifeness.
So 5 plus. What is that? 5 additional. So 5. 15. So that's 20 additional hit points. Or
That's a
temporary
good
hit
amount.
points.
Here's hoping the golem doesn't, take it all in one hit.
Well, there's not much else I could have done in that situation.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. Let me just check the
Backflip
wording of
into the
something.
sewage.
No, it's not that one. It's this one. Traits. So because my Misty Step is technically a trait, would I still be able to use it having,
No, I've said before, innate magics don't work. I mean, you're in a dead zone, so it works. But outside, it wouldn't.
But we're in a dead zone, so I can use
Yeah,
it.
so that's why I said, because you're in a dead zone, it's fine.
Yeah.
Where are you going to teleport to?
As far away as I can possibly get. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Goodbye. I'm not being
Okay.
within melee range.
Okay. Seamus, there are 6 ladies. Not very nice looking ones, ready to throw hands. What are you gonna do?
Before Seamus does anything, Aldane uses a free action to say, "Let's see if we can negotiate, or at least buy time."
Yeah, in a burning building.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Knocked over your arm, brew.
How did you guess?
I'm gonna do a persuasion check to see if I can't convince them to stand down. And I'll say, whoa, 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 why are we being hasty? Don't you guys want to get out of here too?
So I feel bad, but it would. They. How do I word this? They seemingly aren't in a mood to negotiate, which is why I wish I could say that 25 is the result you got, but I'm going to say it's the 16 because it would be.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Fuck.
16 is still not a bad roll.
Well, which is why one of them actually looks and says, "Do we really need to deal with them like this? Could we not just break out on our own?" And Akachuaka just like stomps a foot on the ground and just says to him, "The thing is, if we get out, we're still criminals. The way we plan on doing this, we won't have to be. And if any of you run away, they will be the least of your problems." So she's going to just say that, yeah. It looks
Oh,
like one
shit.
of them is at least willing to stand down, but
Well, that's not good enough.
speaking.
Oh,
of-
Anyone got a weapon I can use?
Well, Tachuaka's turn. So she is going to approach, and now I need to check something very fun.
That was a serious question, by the way. Does anyone have a weapon I can use?
I have the bag of holding on me, so you could probably snatch something out of there.
Yeah, could I have used a
Think
bonus
you-
action to do that?
I assumed you would have gotten one anyway. Like, what was the contents in the bag of holding?
Basically, everyone's weapons and armor were
Not
in there.
mine.
I think I put my rapier in there, so yeah.
Apart from the
Because
Dracula.
we weren't
Peach,
allowed to bring the Dracula's peach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Your
yeah,
standard
it was-
rapier.
You don't exactly want those touching each other in a bag with other magical items.
Nope.
That's a fair
Considering they
point.
considering they seem to have minds of their own and even are willing to, like, you know, you know what's happened to Plios anyway.
So, looking at what we put down, Gen put 5 normal daggers, 20 bolts, a light crossbow, and a bag of ball bearings in there. Jack put his armor, shield, 5 javelins, boot of elven kind, a tinderbox, crowbar, and hammer. And Dylan, you put lyre of building, flute, disguise kit, figurines, and your armor, and a healing potion.
Oh, I didn't put the rapier? Oh, but
Nope.
at least I get the figurines.
So, she moves forward further than you expected. Similar to Tora, she seems to be able to go further than you guys can in distance. And she holds her breath in and unleashes poisonous gas. Con
Fuck.
saves now.
What saves?
Con.
Con.
Ah, fuck. Well, at least we're all close to each other, so you get my bonus.
Yep, you all gain a plus how much?
4.
+4.
Oh, that means I'm at a 21.
I am at 14,
What's 9
which
plus
is still
10?
good.
Tora just knows. So, yeah, it'd only be that much. So you only take half the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you only take. Where is my dice roller? There we go. You all take 3 damage. Oh no, Aldane fails. Aldane's the only one who fails. He takes 6
I take-
damage.
Oh
Wait,
wow.
doesn't that add up to an 18 though with the bonus?
No, because he
No,
already has
that's
the
already
bonus.
including the bonus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Aldane takes 6 poison damage, Tora and Seamus take 3. That was a dog shit roll.
Lucky us, I guess.
She rolled 3d6 and got a 3, a 2, and a 1. In
Oh my
order.
God.
And she looks really
Most-
pissed off. Wait.
Most unfortunate.
Meanwhile, the golem. The golem looking around and seeing what is going on. It looks towards you, Felix.
Oh, come on!
You didn't let me finish. Stop bitching a second. And it just looks back down to Dayron, seeing the immediate threat. You happy now, Mel?
Yes! I was
Good.
getting annoyed because there were 2 people there and it looked at me.
Fuck that guy in particular.
It raises a fifth Dayron and goes for a slam.
Okay.
And welcome to the jam.
I
I think we made that one like 2 weeks ago as well, that same joke.
Probably.
One, yep. That is a 21 to hit. So yeah, you're taking 18 bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Fair enough. So you only take 9 damage. And then he goes to bitch slap Hauke. That won't hit. That's a 13. So it goes to smash him, and his like astral self detaches and like deflects the blow. And oh, good news. Well, not for you guys. But that's good.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's hasted, isn't it? Still. I just realised, yeah, the haste didn't drop. Oh, that's not good. Dairon, I need you to give me a wisdom save. Oh no, wait, no, ignore me. It's the end of its turn. So because it's hasted, it actually gets another attack. It's gonna hit Hauke again, actually. Doesn't hit anyway. Okay, ignore all of that. And cringe. Hauke's gonna move up to get flank. Now that Felix is gone. And he's going to make an attack with a... that hits. Right. Sorry, my thing's been slow. So yeah, that hits. That hit. And it's going to do another flurry of blows. So that hits. And oh, all of them hit. Okay.
Nice.
So he deals that much damage to the golem as he just punches the shit out of it. Stone chunks are just flying off and hitting the sewage water, nearly splashing on you, Dairon. And yeah, that's his turn. The golem looks like one more good hit will probably take it out. And so now it's Tora's turn. Who,
Tora, please try not to kill anyone. I have an idea.
if they aren't willing to back down, I'm not wasting time on them.
Understood.
He wants to fucking go. Tora's going to run in and is just going to punch the shit out of her. He's sick of her shit, and you know, he wants to leave. She's in his way.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit for.
God damn.
That's not even full damage. He does more damage because of.
That's a lot of damage.
He deals. What's his considered level again? So he deals +2 to that. So 14 damage. And, oh great! I've got a. You know what? I've got to reload. I've got to refresh roll 20.
What happened?
You know when you hover over a dice result to see the dice involved,
Mm-hmm.
like the results, that box didn't go away.
Oh, lovely.
And I won't mind, but that's been a problem for years, and it's still not been solved.
That's not good.
So yeah, I've got to open up all 6 of my tabs that I'm like going between, alongside all of my like all 6 windows. Sorry, and then my tabs I've got to like keep going between as well. So it's just a mess.
Mm.
So okay, that. Where's the golem on my list of things now? Here he is. Okay. Sort of thing, yeah. So he punches her in the face and deals 14 damage. He's then going to punch her again. That's another 22 to hit. And what would you believe it? Another. Wow. So that's 28 damage.
Nice.
Tora's just sick of her shit, honestly.
So basically, he winds up a punch. Basically, punches, like, brings his fist from above and down onto her with enough force to actually make her bounce off the floor. And then as she's, like, in the air, he, like, grabs her by one of her shins, throws her in the air, and then lariats her spine on the
Ooh.
way down. And you actually hear a crunch. And he just looks to the other ladies and says, if any of you get in my way, you'll be getting worse.
So is she down for the count after that, or is she,
He's still going. She slowly gets herself up as Tora's, like, taunting them. Didn't do very well, sadly, the 9. One of the ladies, who has a crossbow, takes fire. Seamus.
Yes.
What's your AC again?
Shit. Without my armor on, it's 12.
That hits.
Fuck. What's the damage?
Which crossbow? Oh, it's a hand crossbow as well. So yeah, it's a D8. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
Great. Another crossbow bolt.
Another one, who this time has... Oh no, wait, she also has a crossbow, sorry. This one is going to shoot at you, Aldane.
lovely. My AC is dog shit right now, so.
That's the 9.
I didn't say I pulled out my shield at this point, so my AC is still at 9.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Aldine, does that match or does that beat?
Matches.
Good to know.
It's not completely catastrophic.
How much damage do I take?
7 piercing damage.
Ow.
Another one. Fun fact: you notice all of the girls don't have the cuffs on.
Surprise, surprise.
And one of them. Let me see. What spells does she have? Here we go. Gotta get the list up. Let me see. She summons a knife made of ice in her hand. And she tosses it at you, Aldane. Let me just check something. Yes. Right. So, this is going to be a 19 anyway.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I wouldn't have guessed.
I know, right? It's weird.
So you take 5 piercing damage as the ice hits you in the chest and actually explodes. So Aldane and Seamus both give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, fuck nuggets. Ha 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 ha!
Seamus?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I forgot Ice Knife is a really shit spell.
It's real garbage, yeah.
Because the target and each creature within 5 feet of the ice must succeed on a dex saving throw or take damage.
So I literally only take the
Oh.
damage from being stabbed.
So you take damage, hit or miss, the Ice Knife explodes. But if you get hit, you only take a d10 without modifiers.
That's a pretty garbage spell.
Yeah, and this is, bearing in mind, you could just cast, like, Toll the Dead and arguably do more consistent damage, and that's a cantrip. Magic Missile does a guaranteed 1d4 plus 10, and that summons 3 of them as well. The only thing that stops Magic Missile is the shield spell.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stupid. But that's why she has it. And she doesn't look amused when that happens. Aldane, this is your turn. You are within melee range of Archuaka.
Aldane is going to pull out his shield as a bonus action, but he's going to use his action to try Persuade.
Let me have a look. It takes an action to actually don your shield.
Can I talk with my bonus action?
Yeah, sure. If you want to forgo your turn to do all that, yeah.
Yeah. So, I gained 2 armor class, yay. So I'm not as squishy, but I'm still armor garbage on the... buddy. Fuck. I don't think you should rely on the benevolence of someone as malicious as the Warden to guarantee your freedom. Besides, we have connections. If you were to assist us in escaping, we could try to net you a pardon. I'm personal friends with the king himself.
Persuasion.
That's a winner.
If he doesn't have disadvantage.
He doesn't. You just saw Archuaka getting manhandled by Thora. They saw that, and they saw their wizard's ice knife completely fucking fail. So, yeah, they all dropped the weapons.
Oh, that was a real clutch persuasion.
That was good.
You need your HP for Zaris anyway. I mean, what? I don't.
Lovely.
I mean, you might. Who knows? This is Zaris we're talking about.
I'm at 10 hit points right now, my dude.
It sounds like a you problem, doesn't it?
It is very much a me problem right now.
Just don't get hit. It's that simple.
We just need
Easier
to
said
get-
than done.
You could have been a
just need
monk
to
or a
get to where we
barbarian,
can-
and you could have been a barbarian or monk. Then you could just be complete, stark, fucking naked, and tank hits better than everyone else. It's fine.
Yeah, but that wasn't the character I was going for.
I'm joking anyway. So, the only one that's clearly ready to still fight is Achuaka, who actually looks to them and just says, "Just why are you giving up, you fools?" And yeah, it's Darren's turn now. What do, my friend?
Darren cracks their neck, aims, and strike.
You crack your neck, you take that much in damage.
Cool. 26. Does that hit?
No, the Stone Golem cast shield. Yes, it does.
20 damage.
How do you want to take this out?
What's Felix doing at this point?
Trying to recover.
Like, what spells do you have?
Currently up or can cast?
Currently up.
None.
I'd like to like I want to like do a combo move with you.
Just kill the thing.
Okay.
I just imagine Darren just looking over, just like, yeah, let's do a combo move, and Felix is like, just kill it! For God's sake,
about
just
this?
kill it!
How about this? Halka's astral self detaches and holds it in a full Nelson.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Special
Like-
beam cannon.
like I jump off of Hauke's astral self and do a dive bomb down. Felix paints over my dagger into like a larger blade, and I just slam down into it. Like I crack its skull open.
Yeah, you completely obliterate it as it falls to pieces. What am I doing with this? Let's put the X on. I don't want to take it off because
Yeah, there's another one, I remember.
there's one right down there. Let me actually, before I forget. Yeah, that's that. And then objects and tokens layer. Let's get rid of the lightning bolts. And from the distance, you begin to hear poo water being displaced as this one starts to walk out.
Round 2.
I mean, it's up to you guys. You can just run from this one. Hauke even says, "If you're fighting that, I'm dipping."
Yeah, no, we leave now.
Follow me. I can take you out. Go that.
Hooray.
Actually, go past Felix. That's the way I was gonna go.
Come with me if you want to live.
Felix, go with Hauke. I'm gonna go back into the. I have unfinished business.
You do realize going that way is going to take you right to the fire.
How about we decide now? There is a fire and that fucking thing.
Felix, go with Hauke. I will go on my own.
Oh, split the party.
Do it. It's fine. Go for it.
He's gonna be back at his office. Just come to the entrance near his office, for God's sake.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to say it's Dairon's turn because of that entire exchange. So, if you're going to go to the office, you will have to, like, run past the golem. Which, to be fair, you've seen doesn't seem to have reach. What do, Mill?
First things first, I am going to cast Sending. Probably should have been composing this message already, but whatever.
I mean, it works with the franticness.
So I'm sending it to Aldane. Is face scar one word or two?
One.
Cool.
Even if it was hyphenated, I'd still consider it one.
Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, I forgot. Because I bought some manga yesterday. Elusive Samurai's physical volume started now.
Yes, it has. I got it. It is good.
Beautiful front cover.
Matsui is very good art.
Also, I forgot. I'm like halfway through Heavensward of Final Fantasy XIV, or the patch content. I mean.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Ysayle?
Honestly, I just find it really funny that every time she fights, she just gets fucking clapped.
Yeah, that's kind of her bit.
Like, I love Estinian. I love that him being a fucking stinky bitch is actually a plot point. But yeah, I'll talk about it more afterwards, but yeah.
Does Hauka seem like he's gonna come with us if we go to the warden's office?
Ask him. I like to ask him before you do the message.
Hauka, are you coming with us to the warden's office?
Fuck that.
Fair enough.
I helped you with this, you've caused the distraction. We're even.
Fair enough. Just wanted to make sure.
If you're not heading out the same way as me, I'm ditching you guys.
Stay safe. Okay, let me just count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 20. So, let's chop this up.
Have you sent the message?
There we go. And that's to Aldane.
Now,
Damn you,
will I
wow.
be,
So,
will I be able to say this as a free action, or will I have to wait till my turn?
I need to make a roll before you can even do that.
Ooh.
Actually, I need to check something before you can even respond. Because I don't want you to waste your time trying to think of a response when... Oh, yeah, you can send a reply.
Alright. I have no idea if I spelled out Schwarzkopf's name right or not.
It's in the turn order. Read, bitch, read.
I don't see any text popping up in the turn order.
Does it not show names?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, Ronnie's so bad.
I've got my name showing up, but only my name. And I don't know why.
Yeah, that's only my name showing up in there.
So here you go. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but...
Okay, I spelled it right. Gotcha.
You're just that good.
But yeah, the Lucifer Samurai Volume 1 is very good. Which I timed poorly.
Now, can I relay this information to Seamus as a free action?
I'll allow few words.
Seamus, face cars the warden.
Say what now?
Face
There
cars
you
the
go.
warden.
There you go. That... Seamus' turn's coming up next anyway, so... So yes, what do you do, Felix, with your movement? Do you go ahead with Dairon?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Fair
as far
enough.
as I can go with having used up my action.
Yeah. Seamus, you've just heard that that face scar is the warden. What do you do?
Yeah,
with your,
and Seamus is understandably shocked. So, Seamus turns to Achiwaka. Did you know that?
She doesn't respond.
Do an insight.
Yeah,
As your bonus action or action, yeah, sure.
bonus action, because I'm going to use my action to do something else. Where is it?
Seems
Wow.
like
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the
she-
22, or would you rather use the 22?
she's clearly silent for a reason. Use your inference skills.
Oh god, it's
Because
not
she
on the
didn't
list.
know? What?
Inference isn't on the list.
Yeah, I know. I don't have that check.
Everybody knows every D&D character has all the same skills and not a single one outside of it.
No one can infer in this setting. But yeah, if it isn't obvious, yeah, she's clearly silent because she doesn't want to say yes or no. Probably because she knows.
Ah, so it was all part of the plan.
Dun, she knows.
So,
Shock.
Seamus
Shock.
is gonna use his action to pull out the figurines from the bag of holding.
And then what? You gonna use them?
Yeah.
You throw them out. They hit the floor.
Oh no.
You're in the magic zone.
Damn it. Could I pick them back up?
They just hit the floor, and everyone's like,
Shit. This
You
is classic
dumbass.
Seamus.
Adelaide
Classic Seamus.
Adelaide to move forward to grab him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So you move closer to grab him, and then yeah, that's your turn.
And I move back.
It's Achuaka's. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, because yeah, I'll allow you to move back somewhat, but it's Achuaka's turn, and she actually moves to you, Seamus, and goes to attack you with a very big and spiky club.
And
It's a 13.
fuck.
Oof.
You take 11 piercing damage.
That's not so bad.
And she just bashes you with the club, and then she goes again for a
Fuck.
second attack. That is a crit.
Ouch.
I'll make this a public roll, so there's no shenanigans going on.
Fuck my life.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Guys, nearly
And
max
with
damage.
that, and for that, I'm out.
She just like snarls at you, Aldine, and just says, "You are not getting out of here alive."
Cora.
I wasn't going
Alright.
to do anything different.
This fist vitriol seems misaimed.
She's not. She's a criminal. She's a criminal in a facility designed to hold some of the worst and dangerous criminals around.
Still seems
Even the most-
misaimed.
Even the most affable of the criminals have clearly done some bad shit. Apart from the very few people who've probably been framed, like. It sounded like someone farted.
Oh, I was
Anyway,
opening a Ziploc.
I guess.
Or a
as
zipper.
much. But yes, the stone golem. This one is going to move forward. Oh. Oh no, that is terrible. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. I press Q to, you know, show me the distance of how far it can go. And then it just opened up the image in a sidebar. Okay. Anyway, it goes that far and can't do anything because it can't reach you.
Sucks to suck.
Hauka just says, right, peace out guys, I hope everything goes well with your friends.
Bye, Haka.
And he is going to Step of the Wind and dash, which means, what level? How far can he go at the level of monk he's considered to be? Oh, he can go 20 feet plus 30 is 50. So he just moves 150 feet, like, off the map.
I hope we're not making a mistake but letting him be free. Not that I would say we have much choice right now, but, you know.
We probably are, but you know, we'll deal with that bridge later.
Tyrannosuke is going to, would you believe it, beat the ever-loving shit out of Achuaka.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I say.
$13 damage. Does not hit. As the fighting goes on, you guys just begin to hear people actually coming in the building, prisoners, who are like fighting with the guards. And it's not very nice if you look behind yourselves, and it's just, yeah, it's absolute bedlam, utter chaos.
Not one of our subtler plans.
Fuck, subtle.
You have subtle plans?
People named Subtle be like,
We must have
Uh,
made a subtle plan at some point.
Subtle D's nuts. Let's move on. Aldane, what do you do? Seamus is beaten on the floor, unconscious. Ashwaka is not backing down.
Hmm. 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 Oh. So would I be able to pull out a healing potion and feed it to Seamus with the same action?
As an action, yes.
All right, I'll do
You
that.
have the bonus action.
Yep.
Yep, you give Seamus a drink, roll the healing dice, Jack.
So it's 1d4 plus 2, right? Or
Yeah,
2d4 plus. What are 2d4s?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. There you go, Seamus.
Better than nothing.
You're at a nice healthy 7.
You
Yep.
are still prone on the floor though, Seamus. Now what you're doing as a bonus action, Aldane.
How close are the other prisoners to us?
They are like 50 feet away.
I yell at the top of my lungs, "Hey everybody! Achuaka's in cahoots with the warden!"
Give me a charisma check to see how well you can project over the violence.
Oh god!
You just nearly start coughing because smoke inhalation is becoming a thing.
And also I have a fucking hole in my chest.
That too. It's not that deep. The dagger didn't go that deep.
Hmm. Well, that didn't work. Reaction,
Dab. I'll allow a dab.
just a dab, nothing else.
You can hit the griddy if you want.
What about flossing?
Sure. Why not?
As a free action, I'll just use my movement to move around Achuaka to give Tora some flanking. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Darren, what do you do?
Run. We're running towards the warden's.
Okay. Do you run straight ahead?
Yep.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
And I run around it.
I will say, moving over the golem because of the height will be difficult terrain though. Just for moving through it, because you know. But I mean, hey, you can dash. So who
Yeah,
gives a shit?
I have 3 actions of dash, so
Yeah, go for it then.
Yep,
You
doing
move
that.
now. So you move with your dash action and everything else. Felix, I assume you dash as well?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to say you both don't need to worry about the combat map now. Now it's just a matter of actually running to where you need to go.
Cool.
Seamus, I assume you get up from prone.
Yep. I
Achuaka
brush
is-
myself off and like go hide behind Aldane.
You'd have to move closer to Achuaka to do that.
Oh, never mind then.
Try talking to our goons instead if you want to do something. Or heal yourself.
Just starts
I can't
hitting
use
on
magic.
them. Just starts hitting on them in the middle of combat.
You
Yeah.
can,
No, there
however,
are healing potions in the bag.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
grab another healing
alternatively,
potion then.
you could use the aid action and give someone advantage on something.
Or give it to Tora instead of me.
Yeah, I'll give it to Tora. Give the aid action.
Yep.
Give him
okay.
aids.
Achuaka's turn. She is going to hit at you, Aldane. That is a 26. Okay.
That will hit me. I am probably going to go down.
That is 8 damage.
Holy shit. I'm still up.
Still going.
Still chugging along.
Second attack. Aldane. I'm sorry to say, but this is a crit.
Jesus fuck.
Come on! How is she critting so much?
You gotta be cheating, Kaido.
Absolute bullshit.
How? Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're pulling bullshit. I'm saying the dice are pulling bullshit.
Alright,
Besides,
Jesus is a cruel
Ashwaka's-
mistress.
Ashwaka's a bitch anyway, so you know.
Yeah, RNGesus is a cruel mistress, we know that. Just the way this...
Besides, you got the plus 30. You got the fucking 30 at one. You
True,
know.
I did.
We've
Remember
been
the
rolling
corpse flower?
pretty fucking well.
Remember when Felix nearly soloed the corpse flower and got a level all on his own?
Oh man, that would have been so funny if I'd actually managed to do it
Good
and got the level.
times.
A simpler time back when, you know, children being possessed by eldritch horrors was like,
Was
you know,
special.
the early stages. But anyway, you take that much damage.
KO.
Two sixes again. Jesus Christ.
Aldane is down.
This woman's doing more to you guys than the fucking golem did for the others.
To be fair, I was already really low on hit points to begin with because I'd lost
you've been
2/3 of them
chipped.
to arrows.
Yeah, you've been chipped badly.
Yeah.
Golem
If
time.
I was going at full health, I would be fine still.
The golem just futilely tries to chase you both, but it's also running through rushing water. Tora is just getting progressively more pissed off. Oh, I was hoping that would crit. But that is a 15, and that does still hit her. Oh. One more. Misses. Oh, no, wait.
No, you've
yeah,
got advantage because of flanking.
Aid.
Yes. Actually, let me... Because Aldane's unconscious.
Oh, good point. I forgot about that.
Well, he still gets aids from Seamus.
That only works for one, unfortunately. Creature can't flank if it's incapacitated.
Darn.
So technically that first roll even was a 17 to hit. Because of aid. So yeah, she just takes the hit. It gets to the point now for you guys where guards and... You're actually seeing like prisoners killing the guards, and the guards are having to use very lethal force. Like at one point, Seamus, you look and you just see the blast of the fireball. The spell fireball. It's very bloody back there. Aldane, give me a death save.
Lovely.
Ooh.
pass.
Oh, barely pass. Oh,
Actually, no, technically you don't even gain
No.
a bonus to that because you're unconscious. So that's a fail.
fuck.
You hate to see it.
I need healing.
Daron,
Continuing to run.
I'd say if you're using like double dashing to the point where you're leaving Felix behind, you'd get there within, say, another 2 turns.
Is there any direct threats?
Are you checking for that? Because otherwise you'd have to sacrifice one of your abilities to do big dashes to pay attention, I'd say.
Yeah, no, I actually can do that. That's actually one of my.
Yeah, I'd say you'd need I'd say you'd need to do perception though, like actively perceive, because, you know.
21.
From what you can hear, apart from the chaos that's going above, like really hard footsteps and even like a really loud blast at one point, there doesn't seem to be anything like in the sewers that's actively being a problem that you can see or hear, I guess. The only thing really is the sound of the golem from behind, and you're way ahead of it. So yeah, that's you, Felix. I assume you're dash.
Yeah, keep it on
Same.
dashing, but I'm also just gonna say, you do remember that golem is gonna keep moving when we stop. It'll catch up eventually.
I mean, you have the map, so you can tell, like, because the golem won't be able to follow you up, like, into the, you know.
Yeah, but even if we go up to the warden's office, we are gonna have to come back down at some point.
Unless something else happens, you don't know. I'm not like saying, oh, something's going to happen, but you might change. You might decide to just run through back out into the courtyard or something.
I doubt we will.
It's up to you. But
Things
yeah,
sound quite bad.
well, who knows? Seamus, Aldane's knocked the fuck out.
I'm gonna use my action to give him a healing potion.
Okay, roll the dice for him. 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I live!
Okay. Seamus.
God damn it, and am I gonna get knocked out again?
That is a 14 to hit.
Fucking, yeah, that hits.
You take 12 points of damage.
And I'm out
It
again.
is down.
Aldane,
Fuck's sake. Why isn't she targeting the actual threat to her? I don't understand.
because she can take you guys out.
Yeah, she's targeting the weakest people first.
Yeah, she's not
That seems like
stupid.
She kind of is, because the Tora is the biggest threat, and she gonna die if she doesn't fight him.
You've noticed her punches aren't doing as much damage as they really should. Like his punches.
Hmm.
Seems like she also might be enraged.
And therefore not thinking very clearly.
Well, it's less that and more she can tank the hits. Anyway,
Miss, 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 miss.
that is a 16.
Fuck!
She'd have had to roll like the bottom quarter of her dice to just have a chance to miss.
Still frustrating. I'm out.
So,
Not necessarily.
you-
No, I am oh, okay, yeah, damage.
all of you bitching and she rolled minimum damage.
What'd she roll?
6.
Oh, so I am still barely alive.
Yeah. You happy now?
No. I'm not happy. I am being pulverized.
Sounds like a you problem, innit? Stone Golem. Surprise, surprise, shame. Darren and Felix. This time it actually gets out of the water, but that spends like a good chunk of its movement, so you actually start getting
Increase
a
the
lot
gap.
more distance.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Tora.
gonna catch up eventually.
Now that Aldane is conscious, now has the opportunity to flank. Hey yo, that's a 12.
There we go.
That's a crit. That is
24.
Six,
24, 28.
28.
Yep.
So, what happens is, as she's like standing over you, Aldane, like, I won't say frothing at the mouth, like she's proper seething though. The fact that you both keep bringing each other back and you're not like dead is infuriating her.
People are supposed to die. It's supposed to be dead when they die.
And
People die when they are killed.
so basically, as she's doing that, you see her lifting off the ground. You'd figure she's sprout wings like an actual dragon, but no. Tora's lifting her up from behind. He throws her into the nearest wall, so she lands in it chest first, and he stomps on her back while she's pressed on the wall, and you hear a snap coming from where her back is.
What about a crackle and a pop?
Why not? Her back is fucked. And that's not it, though. While she's on the floor groaning, Tora pats his elbow, jumps,
Oh boy.
and lands elbow first on her face.
Macho Man elbow.
Oh, she's dead.
Her snout is hella broken.
See, you guys were fine.
And you know what? You can still see her chest slowly lifting up and down. And he just stands over her body and says, "You don't deserve to die yet."
Says you, Dyron's looking to just go in and stab.
And he just looks at you guys and says, "Come on! We need to get to the warden's office, right?"
Yep.
And he just looks at the girls and says, "You don't have any objections, right? You won't be in our way?" And they just part like the Red Sea as Tora just starts running to the office.
Aldean feeds Seamus a healing potion real quick.
Yeah, because like,
Yay,
Seamus is
please.
still knocked the fuck out.
Imagine if they just dragged his unconscious body with them.
Face first as well. So
Yeah.
his face is like red smear on the ground.
5 hit points.
Oof, that's a bad
Fucking-
roll.
Yep.
But you're alive.
Hey, at least 5. You don't have to roll any death saves.
You look over though,
And-
Seamus, and you see the mess on the ground that is Tora. That is Atuaka even.
Well, at least that's over.
Aldean, as they follow Tora, Aldean says, "You have 2 options. You could either let us go, or you can help us out. Either one, either way,
they're-
we're fine.
They're getting out of your way.
Suit yourselves."
Daron, following the map, you know that you are very close to the warden office's sewer entrance.
This Dyron says the disturbance of the force as Achawaka has been. I feel like I need to kill someone. Yeah,
I mean, Tora's let her live.
yeah, but Dyron's just like, I feel like I need to kill someone. Problems for later.
Probably face scar, innit? So,
Wait. I think Dyron just waits for Felix to catch up and goes, "You ready for this?"
Felix is like, if you're using all of your abilities to dash, he's like a good bit behind you. This is
Yeah,
like casual jogger versus Olympic runner.
Yeah, I'm waiting at the ladder, and I just kind of make sure that it's not trapped or anything.
I mean, the only thing is the potted plant on top of it. According to the schematics.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that there's no like other traps.
Give me... I'd say you'd have to do your next turn to eventually get to it.
Okay.
To do that. Because Felix is going to take a while to catch up.
Yeah,
I'm
I can.
doing
We have
my
some time,
best.
so
You're just seeing the fucking golem trying to run as fast as it can as that is beginning to like try and dash now that it's not hindered by the water. But it's so far behind you, even for you, Felix. Seamus, you get up. I assume you make your way to the office.
Yep.
Achuaka should be off because she is just on the ground, like not moving but still breathing. Yes, the golem dashing ahead. Tora, in his anger, he is going to strength the door open. Plus his con mod, he rips the door off his hinges and just throws it across.
Oh, can I say that I've been putting on parts of my armor as we've been running?
Let me check the rules for armor.
I'd only probably be able to put on my arm stuff and maybe my chest plate.
It takes 10 minutes to put it on, is the thing.
I know.
You haven't even... You would need to spend at least a minute to be like, the boots are on. I'd say.
Oof. Well, I would be putting on my gauntlets first.
Unless Tora and Seamus spent the time to help you, that would probably cut it down to like a half, if not like you would have a third of the time at best. And you're in
3
a
minutes.
burning building.
Mm. Well, the survivability would certainly not kill me.
The smoke inhalation will.
Also,
Doesn't matter
Jack.
how good your armor is, if you're breathing in smoke, if anything, it's worse.
Also, Jack, you only benefit from the armor's AC if you take the full time to don the suit of armor.
Yeah, you can't partially wear it.
Darn.
But yeah, Tora's just stood outside, like, waiting for you guys to come over, because bearing in mind he is actually quicker than you guys. He has like an extra 15 feet of movement over you, and both of you were prone after he beat Achuaka.
Can I say I've downed another healing potion on the way over, at least?
I mean, it's your turn, so you can do whatever you want.
So as I walk over, I down a healing potion.
Yeah. Quaff a potion then, my guy.
You're leisurely strolling over while Felix is half killing himself trying to keep up with Darren.
Yep, Dairon, give me a Thieves' Tools check to... I'd say investigate, to actually know if it's trapped. No
Stealth
point
and
on that.
investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Do you want
See
to?
if it is.
Do you
Just
want
do
to? Do
investigation, sorry.
you want me to roll stealth as well?
I mean, you can roll it to... I mean, you... The thing is, you're in the sewers. Like, checking it for traps won't really cause any problems. Like, there's no
Okay.
need to worry about stealth, because, like, the only people who might be a problem would be other people in the sewers, of which there is none.
Got it. Okay.
Unless you don't want Felix to find out or something. Yeah.
Oh my
21.
god!
He's
I
not
got
trapped.
caught up and they're not even here? Who have I been following?
It's not trapped, but you do feel like the pressure from the potted plant means you won't be able to lift it off. Unless you blasted the cover off, someone would need to lift it off from their end.
Well, Felix might be able to use his firebolt. We'll see.
Well, that's Felix's problem. He has to make his way over. I'd say by this point you've like caught up to Dairon, just for the sake of expediency. So you're like at the bottom of the ladder. The golem is slowly but surely eventually making its way over.
That is a problem we are going to have to deal with eventually.
Dayron, do you tell Felix that there's the potted plant on, like, blocking the way? I
No, of
assume?
course not. No, obviously I'm gonna.
Okay. Give me a second. Oh.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll cover you.
Uh, yeah,
You should
5.
shit
We
your
really
bricks
need to get
right
you more
now.
cardio, my guy.
I'm an artist!
Actually, like, shitting bricks right now.
Darren just chuckles and gets their dagger ready.
Well, that's for next turn. Seamus, what are you going to do now? I assume you go in the office?
Yeah, in the office.
In the office you go. There is no one
Yes.
inside.
Great. And then looking around for the mechanism. Should I do like an investigation check for that?
Yes.
Shit.
You don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Maybe do an Arcana check as well.
The thing is, Arcana's not detect magic. Arcana's more the knowledge of, like... I mean, you could do one, but just in terms of, like, common sense, would any of you guys really have an idea of, like, what sort of mechanism could power these cuffs?
Nope.
Like, it would be easier to look and find something of interest that might power the cuffs rather than, like, oh yeah, it could be this thing or that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say that's your turn. Unless you want to, like, heal or something.
Oh yeah. Do the cuffs not work in the office there? Is that one of the dead spots?
They're still active.
Shit. Okay. Never mind then.
There are healing potions, I think.
Is the
I forget
warden's
how many
office not
healing
a dead
potions were in the
zone?
bag.
I thought the warden's
Huh?
office was the dead zone.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. And the cuffs are still a problem.
Oh.
Damn. Really?
So he. Oh, that.
This isn't me, like, as a GM making a mistake. Like, they genuinely aren't.
Fair enough. Just wanted
They're
to
still
check.
working.
Alright, fair enough.
So the golem, I'm not getting into it again.
Still doing the
Sora?
same thing.
What? Yeah, the golem's finally decided, fuck it. No.
Activate speed boost.
The golem's
Activate
gotten a
boost.
stitch and has had to stop.
Activates teleportation matrix. Tora's going to investigate. And you notice, like, he's like, huh, these are ledges of the prison. But this isn't what we need. And he just chucks the books behind, some of the books behind him. Maybe one of these is like a secret passageway. Noticeably, the fire is growing more and more fierce. And it's getting to the point where smoke is beginning to reach that part of the building.
Oh.
You're not breathing it in, but you can see it making its way over.
I think the fire might have been a bit overkill.
Yeah, now that I'm feeling a little bit less frustrated, it does seem to have been a bit of a rough idea. We are gonna burn this place down.
Now you've committed an actual crime.
Arson, which is not nearly as bad as trafficking, so.
I mean, this is technically a listed building.
Surely it'll count as time spent.
You've not really served the sentence. I'm joking anyway, it's not listed. Can't be listed, it's not really on the map.
Mm-hmm. Is it my turn or?
Yes.
All right, I will do my own investigation check.
I was more saying it in the sense of, like, the time we've spent in for the false crime of arson could be... Not, the false crime of trafficking could be applied to the arson charge.
Anyway, Aldane, you notice a prism on the shelf. The moment you touch it, you're like, and you look at it, it seems to have some significance. It's like everything else on the shelf the only other weird thing is probably like a couple of books, but there's like, books of interest. But this is like the only thing that's really like of interest, I guess you could say. It seems possibly magical in nature, given your experience with magic users and their know-how of crystals and like jewels and shit.
I show it to Seamus and ask what he thinks of it.
Once it's his turn, he can Arcana check it.
Cool.
So, Darren, what are you going to do? Are you just readying?
Yeah, just in case, either for the golem or to run up the ladder.
Yeah. Felix, what doing?
I guess I'll take aim and try and firebolt the hatch and the potted plant off.
Yeah. Make a hit.
Alright. Firebolt.
So, Seamus, Aldane, you two and Tora just turn behind as you hear the potted plant outside the door explode. And the sound of something metal just hitting the floor. Outside the warden's office, you see a manhole cover. Felix, Daron, lights.
Yeah, in hindsight, I might have been able to just get away with produce flame.
To be fair, you would have needed some force to lift the cover. Like, produce flame would just burn something, and unless you're burning the metal,
No, you can.
which doesn't seem like a good idea.
You can hook produce flame at something.
Does it say that?
Yeah. Well, as an action on a later turn, you can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet. Oh well.
I would imagine it's like the flame sort of isn't like a mass of force.
Yeah.
I would take it as like the flame almost, like taking the JPEG of a fire and like dragging it across.
Whatever. We've already done fireball.
Yeah.
It's not like anything else. Any other cantrip I had would have worked.
But yes, the two of you hear that, and yeah. Seamus, what do you do?
I'm gonna do my Arcana check, I guess, on the
Yeah.
doohickey, the
The manhole
thingamajig.
cover's been blasted off. Fuck it.
We're gonna deal with that.
That's Tora's problem, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Arcana the prism then.
God, what the?
It's a prism. It's a prism, all right. Might be magical, but you don't know what the mechanism involved for it to be.
A prism for a prison.
Great.
Makes sense.
The goal.
We have been stopped for a couple of turns.
For a joke, I just imagine the golem like puts its end on the wall and is like panting.
Yeah, as I said before, he's gotten a fucking stitch. Just gotta take a knee.
It's like holding its side as it gets a stitch. Tora just looks at you guys and says, "I'm checking outside."
Go
Looks
for it.
outside, sees the manhole cover. Felix, Daron, you see a cat face, a very familiar tiger face.
Hello.
He holds a hand to pull you out, Daron.
Boy, are we glad to see you.
Don't
By the
worry
way,
about
this
Ashra.
scar.
I'm gonna say you can tell that on your turn. He just says, "Don't worry about Achuaka. She's indisposed."
Please tell me you killed her, because I really don't want to deal with her later.
She'll never walk again,
Great, perfect, love that for her.
and she'll have to drink liquid. She can't consume solid foods anymore either.
Great, good, love that for her.
As yeah, he basically just pulls you out, so you don't even need to like exert any. You don't even need to exert any movement, Dairon, to like get out. You just see Seamus and Aldane looking at this prism of sorts. Like whatever they're doing, you don't know. They just seem to be enamored by this prism. Whatever. The fire. At this point, smoke has pretty much reached the warden's office. Not filled the room, but you know, time is of the essence.
I guess we're just taking the prism and running at this point.
It's up to you. Aldane, what do you do?
I can't really examine the prism at all. Can I?
You can make an Arcana check. The DC is just going to be very high.
Ah, fuck it. Huh.
So, from what you can tell, different parts of the prism have different faces of the prism have different textures. Like some feel a bit rougher, some feel a bit smoother. There's even one side that's a little bit like prickly, I guess you could say. Not like enough to hurt if you gripped it, but like, you know.
I offer it to Dairon and Felix. What do you guys make of this?
Felix isn't out yet.
I'm still in the sewer.
Felix is like climbing.
Dairon's just like, look, I'm many things, but not this.
What do you do with your turn then, Dairon?
I'm just looking for any other mechanisms in the warden's office.
Give me an investigation check.
Just Felix yells up, "Look for something to deactivate the golem!"
So, you check the desk, Dairon, because, you know, the desk might have something important. You find a key. From what you can tell, it seems to be the same kind of key that the cell doors have been used. But you notice engraved on like the head of the key has Master written on it.
What is it?
It's a master.
So basically,
Master key.
yeah, it's the Master key you have.
Can I really quickly try it on the cuffs?
There's no keyhole on the cuffs. It's not them sort of cuffs. They're more like bracelets.
No, the master key will work on the doors, I imagine.
Well, we got a key, so we can dip.
Felix, you get partway up and Tora just like yanks you out.
Yeah, so there is a golem slowly moving towards us, just as an aside.
You just see the others, like Darren's like pulled out a key like Zelda style. Like Seamus and Aldane are like checking this prism.
We were fighting
Felix,
a
what do you make
golem
of
and
this?
you're just looking at knickknacks?
Yes, Felix,
I think
look at
this
the
might be
prism.
Oh,
Ponder
Felix.
the orb, Felix. Ponder it.
Gosh, I think this might be important. Take a look at it.
Ponder the mob. Yes, I said mob, not orb.
Can I
Right,
take a look at it
Arcana
while they're holding it? As in Arcana look at it?
Yeah, you can hold it if you like. It's up to you. They're touching it with the bare hands and no effects are going on.
Oh boy.
So, noticeably, you find multiple faces that have similar sides to them. Like a few that, like 9 faces on this prism are smooth. 9 faces on another bit of the prism are like rough. And you like notice in between every bit of the prism is like lines. And so you rotate one of the sides. And then the prism fits back into place. And it looks like you have to rotate the prism.
Is it a fucking Rubik's
like-
It's
cube?
the Rubik's Cube!
Piece of shit.
Motherfucker!
It looks like something might, from what you can gather, something might happen if you put all the faces on together for each.
Okay, what skill is this?
I'm going to say, dexterity.
A Diron, then.
Or Felix. Felix is dexterous.
Can I help? Can Felix help me, or?
I'm gonna say yes. Felix can use their action to assist Dairon in a dexterity check
Alright, I'll
to
do that.
complete this as quickly as possible.
I will do that.
Seamus, what do you do?
Is there any way I can even help them, or?
You can, like, take your shirt off and waft the smoke away from coming in the room. You could go back into the sewer so that Stone Golem has something to play with when they're ready to escape. You could look for more things in the warden's office.
Yeah, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything of note, or does it have to be
Again.
investigation?
Yeah.
It has to be investigation, or?
Yeah, because you're doing, like, specific searching.
You're investigating the office.
God
Not
damn it.
perceiving it.
I mean, you find various books. You actually find a journal. The appropriately titled Warden's Journal.
Saw the books in the bag of holding. We could use them.
Do you keep it? Dylan?
Keep what now?
Do you keep the
The book.
Warden's Journal?
Yeah, might as well.
There you go.
I just hope they'll be
do you-
more useful than those weird sex books I left in the library.
If you flick through it... actually, yeah, I'd say if you want to flick through it and read it at any point, like right now, it would be just a intelligence check or something, I don't know. But for now, you can
Okay.
read it whenever. But yeah, that's your turn.
Okay.
Tora just looks at you guys and says, "Can we not just smash the fucking thing?" He points at the prison.
We don't know if that'll deactivate the handcuffs or lock them.
I could
Better
just
safe
rip
than
your
sorry.
guys' arms off and then you wouldn't have to deal with the cuffs.
I'd rather keep my arms on, thank you.
I know. He rolls his eyes. He is going to investigate to see if there's anything that can, like, help you guys. No. Smoke is in the room now.
Okay, can I?
So I'm gonna say, on everyone's turns, they have to make a Constitution saving throw, and for every time the NPC token bit in the turn order rolls back around, the DC is going to get progressively harder.
We should probably
If
start
you want-
moving then.
If you want to, there are things you can do to try. You can attempt to do a skill challenge, and if you can tell me that you want to do something to, like, deal with the smoke, then you can roll for that. On a success, you can basically bide yourselves more time.
Do I need to roll? Because I don't need to breathe.
I mean, because that's always been weird. I assume you would need to breathe to talk, though. So unless you're fine just not speaking, then I'd say you don't need to.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna stop talking.
So, Aldane, what do you do in your turn?
I look at the. I poke my head out of the office and see what's if there's anyone else out there, and
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Because we need to. Oof.
You actually see a few guards collapsed. And you see like bits of fire in the distance amidst some of the smoke.
Not great. This is a bad idea.
So much for their fire safety protocols.
I mean, they probably didn't account for a fucking riot.
It's a prison, they should have.
I'm just gonna get ready and prepare for the next stage of our plan then.
Dairon, are you cubing it up?
Yup.
It's cubing time. Give me a dexterity check with advantage.
18.
You have completed 2 faces. Like, you can consistently do 2 faces at a time. And you're on the progress to the third side. Felix, what do you do? Bearing in mind you have no magic anymore.
Yeah.
Again.
Could I take over for Dairon, or would I just have to keep supporting?
I mean, you can choose to help Dairon. You also... Yeah. I was going to say you have inspiration, but you can't do that.
Well,
Yeah, you can just choose to do that now.
So I can just do a dex check and help out.
I meant you can, give Dairon advantage on their
Okay.
next roll.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was checking, whether it was just... All I could do to help was just give Darren advantage, or I could
Yeah.
do like my own dex check. And
Or you can do the skill challenge to deal with the smoke.
I think better served helping Darren out.
Okay. Seamus, what are you going to do now? Because Dairon can't get double advantage. Just start.
Well, we
playing
gotta
flute.
start getting the fuck out of here, don't we?
Just start playing your flute.
Fly, you fools! No,
Shitty flute version of Nobody Knows.
Yeah. Well, there's still no magic. The shit's on fire. We can't figure out how to get the cuffs off.
No magic. No witches.
What is there to do? I could try to investigate the office again, but we all
Yeah.
know I'm shit at that.
You can do that. You can
Go for it.
participate in the skill challenge. The world is your figurative oyster.
You can't fail every time.
Guess I'll try again. It's a little bit better, but not by much.
A friend of mine just said she got hit on by a 10-year-old yesterday, and I just said, "How about you hit a 10-year-old?" I'm very funny. Investigation 13. As you're looking round more, it gets to the point where there's not really much that you can find anymore. You've probably hit a dead end as far as you can tell, unless you look extra hard. You probably have hit the limit on what you can find. Tora is going to lift off his shirt and he's going to try and fan the smoke out of the room. And he is going to use a strength check to do this. Yep. He fans the smoke out of the room. So now this first check is going to be very easy. So Aldane, give me a con save before you do anything.
I just imagine Tora just flapping his shirt wildly. Guys, what the fuck are you doing? The fire! Because we're just standing around ignoring it.
To be honest, yeah. Yeah, yes, you pass it. You manage to waft and cover your mouth before the smoke is slightly being ousted, so you don't need to even make a roll for damage. Dairon, dex me up. With advantage. You're really struggling. You're like, you get one face done, but there's still the other sides. And you're really struggling now, because you've never done this sort of thing before.
God, that was so close to a 20 as well.
Yeah, yes, very
Now-
close to a 20.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The next stage of our plan is to get over to the guard barracks, right?
Plans might change.
Yeah, I think the plans have changed by now.
Mm-hmm.
Felix, do you help Darren again?
Yeah.
Okay. Seamus, what are you doing?
Investigation check again.
Okay.
That finally, fuck yeah.
Finally, because I was going to say if you failed this again, I would actually not allow you to do any more, because
Yeah.
at that point I would assume you would not. Partly just, I don't want to say to take any agency away, but it's like, at that point, in theory, you would have hit enough dead ends, and also, like,
Just banging my head against a wall.
as the GM, it would just be like, you need to be doing something else.
After enough failures, you think, there's probably nothing to find.
So, you find a manual in a secret compartment of the desk that seems to be about the prism for the cuffs.
So the prism was the key.
So now-
can I read the manual in my turn, or?
Yeah, I was gonna. After Daron passed, you actually would have just realised it wouldn't actually accomplish anything. No, so yeah, you flick through the manual, and from what you can tell, once Darren has accomplished it, there's like different faces can have different commands to do different things with the cuffs, such as localizing it to only the person holding the cuffs. Holding the prism will stop the cuffs from working on them. You could do it so it does a specific radius from the prism to turn off the cuffs. Or you can do it so everyone nearby has the cuffs turned off.
Let's do the last one.
Well, it's up to you, but Darren needs to succeed before that can happen.
Yep.
So yeah. Tora continues to try and waft the smoke out of the room. Actually, I forgot. Seamus, you need, and Felix, you both need to give me con saves. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Great. Please tell me if 15 is good enough.
You pass, Seamus.
Yay.
Felix, you only take 1 point of poisoning damage. So now Tora is going to have to make a con save. Passes with flying colours. And now wafts even harder. In fact, he drops that and actually rips off a tapestry on the wall and uses that because it has more surface area to waft. Smoke is still trying to come in. Aldane, give me a con save.
Boy, oh boy. Nope.
Now you take 2 points of poisoning damage.
Lovely.
Dairon.
I'll fish around for a healing potion and drink it.
Yeah, go for it. You're starting to struggle. You get another side done. Let me just check. Yep, you've done like. So you're nearly there to finish the 4th face. You just need a bit more time. Felix, calm me up. Are you helping Dairon, by the way?
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Also, if they're within 10 feet of me, they get the bonus to the con saves.
Yeah, I know. Seamus, calm me up.
Yep. I'll just do that. Fuck.
Oh, actually, yeah, because of that, actually, Felix, ignore that point of damage you took.
Alright.
So yeah, that's fine. Seamus, do you do anything else?
Is there? Can I do anything to help Dairon with the check or no?
Felix is already helping him.
Yeah.
You
So
can,
I guess
you
I'm
can
not
help
really doing
Tora.
anything. Yeah, start helping Tora.
Or
like
you could,
fan
you know,
flame.
check the manhole to make sure that the golem hasn't made its way here yet.
It's up to him what he wants to do.
Can I do a perception check to look down the manhole, see if anything's
Yeah,
coming?
go for it. As you have a good peek and actually listen out, you hear the sound of footsteps, but they don't necessarily sound like they're getting closer. It almost sounds like it's possibly circling the entrance.
It's just standing there, menacingly.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you actually begin to see it as it brushes by, and it looks up. It can't reach you, but it's looking up from the manhole cover. Tora is beginning to continue to waft. It's getting to this point though where it's getting harder and harder to get rid of the smoke. Like it's not help. It's getting to a point where after this, it's not going to help anymore. Which is why he also needs to make a con save. Passes with flying colours. Aldane. Also, by the way, the room is starting to get quite warm now.
Good old con saves.
Like you're beginning to sweat a bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing, Aldane?
Yeah.
Aldane is going to,
Aldane dabs Tora up.
I don't know much Aldane can do at this point.
Could start go poking at the golem.
Why should I fight the golem, though?
Because we're going
Give
to be
it.
going down that ladder at some point.
Do it, no balls. Joking.
You've got javelins. Start
What
hooking
you
them.
wanna do.
You know what? Sure. I'll just eat a couple javelins to golem. Let's see how that works. Oh, that hits. Probably.
Yeah, you dink it right in its eye. Roll damage. Actually, wait.
Oh, that's 5.
Wait. No, so you hit it right in the eye, and the javelin just bounces off its face. You
No damage?
swear it hit. But it just completely no-sells the damage. That 5
not-
points of damage.
5 points of damage, and that's it.
Well, it would have been damaged, but it clearly didn't take anything off it.
Well, that is a waste of my time and effort.
Daron,
Unless... Yeah, whatever.
you do a second javelin.
Oh, I'm gonna yeet the spear return at it since it's a magic item and see if that does anything.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Actually.
Nope.
Dinks off it. You completely go wide.
I return it to my hand with my bonus action.
Yep, so, Daron, you complete a 4th face and you are partway along the 5th one. It is taking all of your brain power to, like, do this. And Felix is like, you should try this. Like, no, you need to do it that way instead. And, like, he's helping you the best he can.
Tyron's just like miming, like, I'm an idiot.
Felix, con me up. Yep, good. Seamus, what do you do now? As you con save.
Oh god, take damage, I guess.
Yeah, you do at this point.
1 or
You take 4 points of poisoning damage.
oof. Well, fuck. I'm almost dead again. I keep
How many-
working to fan the smoke out of the room, I guess.
It's not gonna work anymore. Just down a healing
yeah.
potion.
Yeah, at this
Alright.
point, it's too far
Healing
gone.
potion then. Okay.
The golem actually begins to walk away out of the manhole entrance.
If you're gonna throw things at me, I'm not gonna play anymore.
You're not fine, fuck you guys. you know, it didn't hurt, but that's not the point. Yeah, at this point, Tora, like, can't do any more now. His wafting can only do so much. And he starts to make a con save. Doesn't matter anyway, he still passed.
Really doesn't give a shit about the smoke.
He's just not selling it. The air is just like, the room is starting to get thick with smoke. The fire in the distance isn't helping as well. Like, if you actually look low, because again, smoke does rise, like, the fire is starting to reach the hall. It won't be long before your way out is going to be blocked by fire, really.
Way out in the corridor or way out the manhole blocked by fire?
Well, you'll have to go into the hallway to get to the manhole.
Right.
So if it gets too far, you'll have to walk through fire to just get down the ladder.
That would be quite bad.
It would be pretty bad. Especially if you stuck on the ladder on fire.
Alright, Darren, I would say last chance to do it before we have to go down into the sewers first.
Aldean eats the spear of return at the thing again, see if that does anything.
It's walked off. You can't get it from the angle you're at.
It's taken its ball and gone home.
You have the spear back, but it's moved away.
Okay then. Aldean will stay near the manhole cover then, and keep an eye on things.
You're ready in action.
Yes, Aldean will already in action.
Daron.
For all the
Oh, sorry, actually, because you're out of the hallway, Aldean, you will have to give me a con save.
Yep, I imagined as much.
Thank God for the advantage.
You take 5 points of poison damage, Aldean.
Fuck me.
You are in the sauce. So, Daron, with the last bit of your brain power, Felix urging you on, you just lose yourself in the moment and you complete it. The prison sparkles with energy. And with the manual that Seamus provides, what do you do? I'll leave it up to you to decide what you want to do with the prism. What do you want to do with the cuffs?
Just us, I think. Like,
Yeah, just
I
a
just think it's
small
just us.
small area around the prism, I would say. How big is that area around the prism?
From what you can tell, that reaches about 30 feet. You can do it upwards of 30 feet. So you
Right.
can do it in between, like, 5 to 30. So you can catch everyone without any problems. Do you just use it on everyone out, Dayram?
yeah. Not the whole prison, but just the area we're in.
You do it, and everyone who can cast magic, you feel yourselves again.
Oh, thank God! Now let's get out of here.
Do you move to the manhole cover of what it was, where it was,
Yeah.
Dairon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can
Do
I
you go down
Can I grab some gear from the
from the what?
bag of holding?
I'd say with you doing the cube, activating it, that's too many actions.
Okay, then I'll make my way to the manhole.
I'd say you can get part way there, at least like ready to climb down. Felix, con save.
Well,
You take 4 points of poison damage.
all right. We'll head over to the manhole cover as well.
You do have spells again.
I'm not sure any of my spells are going to do much at this point. not with the smoke or the fire.
Fine. Fair enough. It's
I
up
do
to
have
you.
gust and gust of wind, but they are to do with the paintbrush, and I'm not attuned to it currently. So
Yep, you're not. Okay. So do you make your way down the manhole? Or do you wait for someone else to go down first?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let
Seamus.
Tora go down first.
Con save me up, my dude.
Okay. Oh, fucking finally good. Alright, and I'm gonna use my action to pull the Lyre of Building out of the bag of holding.
Okay, you are tuned to it, so you can't cast any of the spells, but you can use it as a... What's it called?
Focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long
What
does
do you
it
do?
take to attune it again? What is it, like
10 minutes.
Half an
30
hour.
minutes? An hour? Half hour?
Half an hour.
Okay, yeah, so not enough time to do that, so I'll just make do with my own spells, I guess.
What do you do then?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. The one time you don't want to see low health rolls.
Yep,
Okay.
but at least I have double-digit HP now.
Tora jumps down. Let me check falling damage, actually.
How tall is the ladder?
Like 20 feet high. 2d6. And I'm gonna say, if you jump down, you won't really have the room to do anything acrobatic. He takes 9 bludgeon falling damage. And he actually shouts to you and just says, "The coast is clear."
Doors open. Let's go.
What a callback.
Hmm.
The fire is actually getting to a point where you guys can almost feel it in the distance of the smoke. Aldane can save. Oh wait, Tora didn't do one. I forgot. Oh, he is actually taking 2 poison damage.
Oof.
You pass.
Alright, Aldean's gonna lay on hands and give himself 20 hit points.
You finally busting that out now.
Thank
Yeah.
God I have access to that. Anyways, Aldean's gonna go and slide down the ladder.
Yeah, you make it down, and yeah, no one else is there.
Just me and Tora then, huh?
Just 2 bros in the sewers. Nothing gay about that.
Mm-hmm.
Dairon,
I wait for the others to go. I'm gonna hold the back in case anything comes behind us. I'm the only one not taking damage, so.
yeah, Felix, can save me up.
Right.
I'm gonna say at this point, because Aldane's gone down,
Yeah, I don't have the boost. Yeah, that's fair.
you aren't boosted.
Ooh.
You take 6 poison damage.
All right. Head down the manhole.
You head down.
Yep.
I was gonna say you can breathe some fresh air, but it just stinks.
Oh, clean is clean. Also, where's the golem?
Don't know. It's gone.
Not gonna complain about that.
Seamus, can save me up.
Kinda wrecked my shit.
You take 5 poison damage.
Ouch.
Great.
Well, there goes
Back
your
where I
healing word.
There goes my healing word. I'm gonna jump down, or people have already gone down the end of the sewer, right? Oh no, I'll only be the first one to go.
You don't need to jump down. You can
There's
go
a
down
ladder.
the ladder if you move.
Okay, then I go down the ladder.
If you roll too high, you might just get KO'd, and then you just like. Yeah, you're down now. You don't need to. The only thing you need to worry about now is the stinky sewage. Tora looks at you guys and says, "Should we just take a rest here?"
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah, let's do that.
like to be out of the vicinity of the prison before we rest. I know they probably have, bigger things to deal with, but I feel like it'd
Alright
be
then.
bad for us to just camp down here, especially with the manhole cover as it is.
Yeah.
Are we getting out then?
Yeah, let's move.
Okay. The smoke is at its fever pitch now, and the flames are starting to get worse. If any of you were to stay up there any longer, you would need to be rolling at bare minimum plus 15 on your con saves to not take full damage.
Right.
Hey, Daron. Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, your turn now.
Hey, Dara, now that we're basically that we're clearing the prison, we want to deactivate all the cuffs so that people have a fighting chance
Well,
against fire.
Darren's still at the top of the ladder. Darren hasn't
Oh,
come down
shit.
yet.
Yeah, Darren's like just waiting for Darren's the only one who doesn't need to breathe, so.
Oh, Aldane shouts this up to Dairon. Hey, Dairon, you want to deactivate all the cuffs so the prisoners have a chance against the fire?
I'm gonna say, do you want to do your turn now, Dairon, to come down for that? 'Cause
Yeah, I'll
otherwise
just
you will
go
have
down.
to make a con save if you speak. So
Yeah,
as you
I'm
go
gonna
down, Dairon, you hear loud footsteps, familiar loud footsteps.
Move, let's go.
You see from the smoke a stone golem. And I assume that's the last sight you see before you go down the cover? Like, go down the manhole?
Yup.
As yet, you're with the others now.
Did it take the long way around?
Guess so.
You don't know. There is 3 golems after all.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Darren, you want to deactivate all the cuffs now?
No.
Why not?
No. it's up to Daron, really. They have.
Fine. Is there a way for me to not let Achiwakas be... to reactivate
can't.
Achiwaka?
You can't. Not that sophisticated.
A man can dream. Darren just sighs and goes, yeah, fine.
Put it this way, Darren. You know, considering where the fire got to when we were leaving, maybe she's already been burnt up.
I don't think any of her companions wanted to help her out there anyways.
Well, before we continue, I'm going to call a break. Because we've been at this for nearly 2 hours, and I'm going to say while this happens, you can decide if you want to, like... I mean, if you're just walking out, once we come back off our break, we're just going to do quick perception checks to see if you notice anything. But for all intents and purposes, unless you encounter anything, you're out of the prison.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
All right.
I am going to get a drink and I was going to say some bitches, but no. I wish.
I'm gonna get a drink as well. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
There was some really good Shana Jump chapters today.
Oh, I haven't read any of them.
One Piece one was pretty good. It's basically the official end of the Wano arc, so... Well, I would say saga, frankly, given how long it's been.
Now for Act 4 of Wano to begin.
I have returned. Is anyone here?
Yeah.
Hello.
Um,
Took me 2 hours to move all of my manga today. Because I needed room to accommodate the six manga volumes I bought. Because I bought My Hero Volume 31, Kaiju number 8 Volume 3, Chainsaw Man Volumes 4 and 5, Dr. Stone 22, and Elusive Samurai. I was going to get Moriarty the Patriot Volume 3, but it's been so long since I've last read it, I'm honestly not that bothered now.
yeah, I'm sort of done that with a couple of series. Chief among them, like Yu Yu Hakusho. It's just been so long since I've last got a new volume for it that I'm just like, I don't feel any impetus to get one.
I forgot how far into Black Clover I was, because I could have got Black Clover Volume 28. And I didn't know actually how far into Dr. Stone I was, because I don't even have Volume 21. It's fine. I've got Chainsaw Men to read and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I very specifically keep a note of like what volume I'm looking for because I've done that before.
I've already bought 3 different volumes of. I've bought 3 volumes of manga across the years that I've already got.
Yeah. Could be worse. You could have done like me and bought a German version of Black Clover by accident.
Oh god.
'Cause I didn't check the page on Book Depository well enough.
No. I mean, I did that with Chainsaw Man Volume 1, but I cancelled the order before I got it.
Only realised when I got the damn volume and opened it up
Yeah,
that it was
I remember you
German.
telling me.
Since then, again, I have learned from my mistakes and checked very carefully. Especially considering it does very much feels like the non-English volumes are more in stock than the English versions.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was gonna say this earlier while we went for Jack to compose the sending message. Matsuya's got a big staff for Elusive Samurai, more than just the usual,
Yeah,
production
I saw.
assistants. Including a professor in medieval Japanese history at the University of Tokyo.
Oh, very nice.
To basically supervise the historical details.
Sounds good.
Also got a 3D modeler to basically create like armor and swords and helmets and that sort of stuff that,
For reference.
basically, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's an interesting series. It's definitely not the anywhere near Ass Class at this point, but it's definitely one of the ones one of the manga I go to first on a Sunday.
I forgot actually, I'm gonna look for music, because I'm not having that same fucking song throughout today.
It has been playing for a while.
This isn't the one. Nope. And that's combat music. Here we go. We'll use this for now.
Let's get it up. That trouble with tribal is probably going to show up in my mixes for a while now.
They've been doing it for me anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god. There's One Piece mods for Elden Ring. That's really cool. You can... Oh my god. Fucking Shanks is Melania.
Oh yeah. So what are these new D&D rules that have been like brought out?
It's like part of this new expansion slash thing. And yeah, it's like loads of really different changes, like culture, like races aren't having assigned cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like I've heard spells can't crit anymore,
Yeah.
because that was clearly the thing that marshals needed to catch up to spell. I think, honestly, when it comes to marshals versus spellcasters, I think when marshals reach a certain level, they should get a passive ability where if they have a specific, if the free physical stats, any of them are at a certain, like, up to 20, or at minimum 18,
Yeah.
they should be able to, like, do superhuman feats. Like, I think a high strength or dex character being able to do, like, a very powerful lunge, like, over 100 feet or something to hit someone is not, like, bad. Because I'm sorry, but when a level 20 wizard can summon meteors
Yeah.
and, like, actually cast wish and wish for things, and all
Like
the
wishing
level
for
20
meteors
fighters-
to strike their opponents.
I mean, they actually can't wish for Meteor Swarm,
Oh.
but they can still wish for a level 8 spells.
Yeah.
Like, all a level 20 fighter can do is hit 4 times. Like, no, I think, honestly, if a barbarian wants to punch a tidal wave to disperse it, they should be allowed to.
I mean,
Like, if a monk wants to 1-inch punch a
Yeah.
house and the house is completely destroyed, they should be allowed to.
It doesn't even necessarily have to be superhuman feats. It could just be as simple as, you know, high level melee fighters or, you know, ones with, you know, high dex or strength, you know, get improved crit ranges, get
I think stuff even like if you have a really high con, you should be allowed to like actually have some form of hyper fast healing factor.
yeah.
Like if you lose fingers or even limbs, they actually can grow back.
Yeah.
And if you have healing things, they can grow back quicker. But like I think, for example, say if a rogue gets 20 dex, if they get a sneak attack, they should be allowed to pierce things.
Yeah.
So say a rogue can hit up to, say, like 3 enemies in a row, like in a line, with the balancing thing be is that the sneak attack dice wanes off with every person it goes through. If you really want to balance it, for example. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think crit ranges are the one are one of the things that
The thing is, though, you're still only hitting like one person with that crit. Like, sure, you can like absolutely nuke someone.
Yeah.
But I also think like that's still only one person. Whereas mages can nuke that one person and also like have more gravitas to it. Like, for example, a paladin, I think, when they smite at a certain level of power, say if they have like near to max charisma, should be allowed to like do something else with just the smite other than just pure damage.
Yeah.
Like, say, I don't know, they can actually like blast limbs off, like to inhibit enemies from attacking or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually would allow it for Aldain to get smites up to level 9. You know, like...
Yeah.
And I wouldn't just be like, oh, only marshals get buffs. Like, I have things for all of your characters, like, to give them stuff to make them more fun. And also feel like you are genuinely, like, walking demigods. Because
Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna need a lot.
Like, you're at the point where you can tank ballista bolts.
Yeah.
Like, you can tank cannonball balls. And I think the only thing D&D has right is you can technically have incredible durability. Like, I don't know. I don't even think it's just a D&D thing. I feel like it's kind of a tabletop thing from what I can tell.
Mm.
Apart from some where they are specifically designed like that. But when you're literally dealing with like gods and avatars of gods and stuff like that, being able to hit someone 4 times with your sword doesn't feel like you're actually there in terms of power.
Just poke it 4 times with the sword. Meanwhile, the fucking like wizard is.
The wizard is like calling blades from the skies themselves to smite someone down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's why so like things like Dungeon World or like some of the other Power by games or even the Forged in the Dark games, like the quote unquote mage characters, they do less damage but have like other utility functions.
I think for this story, or at least for now, I'm still going to do 5e or some sort of similar system. But if I was to run campaigns in this setting, I would use other systems to tell the stories I want to tell, unless they also happen to fall within a 5th edition or D&D-esque system. Like, it really depends. Because I have ideas for, say, the other continents that I want to do.
I mean, the thing, like, there's a whole list of other systems, right? It's like,
Yeah.
but like, I think kind of you would love.
I'd want to be a player though for other systems that I play, just so I know what it's like to be a player. So then I can actually make it fun when I'm being the GM. Because
I mean, we can run a one shot in like Dungeon World or Fellowship.
Yeah.
Or Blades, like I can run those because I know those rules.
I mean, I've wanted to play in different systems for a while. Like, this has been the only 5th edition thing that I've been playing for ages now.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I mean, if you want, like Halloween for the Halloween special, like instead of like maybe the Bloodborne thing that you planned, like I can maybe run a one shot in like Blades or something.
I mean, you could do that. I've only got that as the suggestion just because like that was what I had planned, but I don't mind like having a bit of a break. Anyway,
I'm happy to like run a one shot.
Yeah, that's more than fine. I mean, I'd even allow you to use the setting of Hatai if you wanted.
Well, I was thinking like we could use like maybe like Bovet Mint's like city, be a bunch of thieves there.
I mean, it's up to you. It can be like a dubiously canon thing. It could just be canon, and it's just like
or
it's
even like
thing.
Like Duskfall is like very dark urban fantasy, like almost like Dunwall and Dishonored.
Right.
And so like Black Rain could work really well.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think, like I said, for different stories I want to tell in the setting, especially with the different continents, those would probably be run under different systems. Just because of how I would want to frame them. But, I mean, because that's the thing as well, if you guys ever still wanted to go to the other continents during this campaign's lifetime, that is a thing, it's just that as it stands, most of my content that I've intended to write for is on this continent.
Yeah.
But that's also just because, like, even after you deal with the Black Rain shit, you've still got the Cult of the Terrace and, like, other things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like way in advance. Like, you guys have still got to deal with the Cult of the Terrace, and that's still taking a while. But nevertheless, are we ready to dive back in?
Alright. Is everybody back?
No, yes,
Yep, I'm back.
I'm back.
Cool. Yep. Well, let's get going.
So, all of you, give me. So I'll do this in order because of turn order stakes. Again, give me 3 perception checks.
Our mouse was being stupid.
How dare. Okay. Felix, give me 3 perception checks.
Will do. Cool. Perception 1. Perception 2. Perception 3.
Oh, this second perception bit might actually lead to an encounter at this point.
Oh no.
Seamus, give me 3 perception checks.
Okie doke.
We all
Wow.
Wow!
Oh,
We're gonna die.
So, this is Tora's turn.
come the fuck on!
What is happening?
That
Oh
second
my
one
God.
is that fucking golem is just gonna come out of nowhere and punch somebody.
Oh, okay. Peaks and valleys with Toranosuke. Aldane, give me 3%.
Oh boy. Well, it's
So-
not terrible, but that's not great.
Good news, you're only going to have a problem in this second segment.
So, can I do some lay on hands stuff in the first segment? Since
You can talk, you can like shoot the shit.
who's low on health right now?
How long are these segments in terms of time? So obviously I've still
Like-
got false life, but that only
Like-
lasts an hour.
5 to 10 minutes
Okay.
piece.
Oh, there's actually time to put on my armor then.
If you all want to help Aldane, yeah, you can spend the first segment getting him like kitted up. I mean, you
That
could
would
all
help.
decide to like get dolled up in your armor.
I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my armor.
I mean, you
It's on
also
the bag of holding.
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
trust.
decided-
I didn't trust it with how much stuff was going in, and how many sharp things were going in.
Me with my armor then.
Fine.
Thank you. So back up to a
So
good armor score.
everyone who has armor or wants to have armor is in armor. Okay.
Also, who's low on health? I can lay on hands.
Please.
Please,
Tora's actually pretty
Jinx,
good.
you owe me a soda.
He is
Uh,
65 out of 96. He's pretty
God
good right
damn.
now.
So I'm gonna give Dairon and Seamus 8 hit points apiece, so that I still have some lay on hands left for emergencies.
I was gonna say, don't forget 5 peak points of lay on hands can go into ending a status effect.
Do they have any effects?
I mean, it depends on if you encounter anyone that can afflict 2 statuses.
I think Tyler's saying we're going to encounter
I
something
mean,
with that.
it's not, but it's always still a nice little thing to have in the pocket.
Yeah.
And
Alright, so
also-
I'll make it 7 apiece then, so I have over 5.
Also, don't forget, you can only use 1 point of lay on hands to bring someone up from being KO'd.
I know.
Where is
That's
it
why I
written?
have 6 left now.
Mill, where's it written? What we have in the bag of holding?
Should be in the
It was
Discord
in
chat.
the it was in the general chat.
I'm pretty sure we're almost out of healing potions if we're not totally out.
We didn't really put down a specific number for the healing potions.
You've been chugging healing potions, though.
I would say we're out
Yeah.
by now, honestly.
I'd say we're out. We're out.
So Darren
I was going
put,
to be nice and say you have at least 2 left, but if you want
Yeah.
to be out, then that's fine.
We'll say we have 1 left and keep that
No,
for the
you're out.
emergency.
You're out.
Fine.
so
2
yeah.
of you agreed on it.
So Darren put in 5 normal daggers, 20 bolts, light crossbow, and a bag of ball bearings. Aldane put in armor, shield, 5 javelins, boots of elven kind, a tinderbox, crowbar, and hammer. And Seamus put in lyre, flute, disguise kit, figurines, and armor.
Mm-hmm.
Can I don my armor? Is that gonna take a
I-
sec?
We're
I
all
said
donning
you-
our armor.
I said you've all donned your armor.
I also have my boots of elven kind on now.
Yep, so you now are less noisy. So, that's your first segment. The second segment. So during this, you actually hear what sounds like the ceiling of the sewer collapse in the distance. And you begin to see a lot of displaced water rushing your way. So only Aldane does not have this at disadvantage. Everyone needs to give me a dexterity save at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
And
Everyone
because you
except
roll,
for me.
you only roll it normally.
Okay.
Yay!
So Dairon and Tora are actually like in the water. Everyone else is splashed by the water,
Hey, buddy.
but Dairon and Tora are actually like being swept away because of this displacement.
That's not ideal.
So I'm going to say,
Are they heading
the
it?
people-
Are they heading in the direction we're going, or the direction we've come?
good question. High or low? Mill, I'll ask you because you've just said this.
Hi.
They're moving away.
Damn it. Because if they were moving in the direction we were going, I would say just let them be swept away.
Yeah, but it's a matter of then fighting against the current and them not drowning.
Mhm.
They would have been fine. They can swim.
would-
Darren doesn't even need to breathe.
Dairon would still be like potentially crushed by things.
Whatever, it
yeah.
doesn't matter. We gotta save them because they're going in the wrong direction.
So I'm gonna say for the people who are out of the water, you can do one action of any kind before the people in the water have to do so.
I will use my action to try and grab the nearest person from out of the water.
Okay.
That be
Don't worry about
strength?
me.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
Nope.
You,
I try to grab Tora and he's too heavy.
Aldane, high or low?
Hi.
You don't fall in the water.
Oh, I'm in heavy armor. That would be real bad.
Seamus, what are you going to do since you're also not in the water?
Mm. Run in any direction. I don't know. I don't have a plan here.
You have spells.
I know. I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Aldane.
It's
And
a
then
bit late.
after that,
That's it. That's the only thing you can do. Because I said only one action of any kind.
oh okay.
Felix.
I'm gonna try and grab Darren.
Oh wait, I forgot. I was gonna say Tora has danger sense. Doesn't matter anyway because the DC was 16. So yeah, Tora's still swept away. So Felix, what are you doing?
Gonna try and grab Darren.
Grab Tora, I'm fine.
Do you think I can hold to get Tora out?
Strength check.
See, this is why I didn't attempt any of that. I am not strong enough for any of that shit. I'd get pulled in.
You just miss. You just completely miss.
I tried. I wasn't gonna have a better time trying to get Tora out. The fucking, what is he, 300-pound tiger man?
Probably.
He's a beefy lad, anyway.
Okay, can I try and make... Am I near Tora?
I was gonna say if you and Tora will now have their side of the actions. So if you want to do an action, go for it.
Tora, grab me. I cast Levitate on Tora.
Oh, okay, and he's just in the air.
And then
He's actually like, you know, like when you see a wet cat. It's like that.
Yeah, I make Tora go up, and then I try to reach out for his hand.
He will use a strength check. Strength check ahoy. Oh, that's a 10. I'm gonna have to say that he doesn't get you, unfortunately. With his hand, with you all being wet as well, you know.
It's fine, just go. I'll be fine.
I can't go, I'm floating, and you're just like going away.
Bye.
Iron has to make a check now, right?
Darren, give me a strength check. Saving throw, sorry. As you're sort of like, you actually smack into some rubble, and you like clip it. So I'm gonna say you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. That's how much.
Oof.
Again, now I'm gonna say, Aldane, Seamus, or Felix.
Okay, I keep concentration.
Yes. Decide between you three who wants to go first to do their thing.
I just yell, I can get out, don't worry about me.
Okay. I use prestidigitation to clean Tora.
He's still in the air. He's not near you guys. Like, they were swept away a few feet away, so you'd have to get near him. And also, like, bring him over.
Oh,
Otherwise, he's gonna, like, eventually fall back in the water.
Aldane tosses him a rope.
He... I'll be nice. I'll say he catches it. But you have to strength him over.
Alright, strength check. Would you guys mind assisting me?
sure.
That'll cost your actions to do it, though.
I'll let Seamus
So if
do
you-
it.
Okay. I'll
So
do
just
it.
me and Seamus then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh-ho!
Tora is now
Oh,
with you guys.
didn't even need the help.
So you pull him over, and now, Dairon, what are you doing now?
Is he stepping out of the water?
Yeah, you Misty Step. You're out of the water.
I always
And then
forget
Huzzah.
Iron has Misty Step.
And then I action dash back to the party.
You just make it back. You all get back in. You're all covered in shit and piss and cum. not even At this point, it's not even an exaggeration. You really are. Like,
Can I please be clean, or I will kill myself?
Yeah, I
Seamus
use
uses
prestidigitation.
Gold prestidigitation.
you are now dry, and now you are not completely stinking of like gunge and everything. You also, because I believe it lets you do that as well. Let me have a quick gander.
Yeah, I think we can
Presti.
make nice smells.
You can clean or soil an object. You can chill or warm up non-living material. It doesn't actually let you like stop stinking. It just says it cleans. So you still stink. Awful.
You create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Odd odor.
Odd in this context being not like shit.
Yeah, fine. You stink of like fucking wood chippings.
You stink of popcorn now.
Aldane stinks of wood chippings. Felix smells of The salt and vinegar scent from dark blue pens.
No, he smells like charcoal.
You smell of charcoal.
Sure.
Daron smells of dog that hasn't been bathed in a few days but isn't that dirty. And Tora, I really don't care at this point. Fact is, you
Tora
make
smells
through,
like wet dog.
Sure, but you eventually get out. You see the sunlight from the entrance. Before you even get there, though, you see a grate, like a really large grate that was blocking the exit from the sewers. That's just been completely ripped off.
I would make a guess that that was Hauka.
Probably.
Most likely.
Well, helps us.
But yeah, you get out, and you see the sunlight. From where you are, I'll bring you onto the world map, finally. As you come out, oh yeah, that was the token I put there for turn tracking. So you see the ocean in the distance, and you see like a very big mountain behind you. Presumably where where you like had to come through to get to the prison anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy. It's gonna be a long trek back.
So where are we going now? Are we heading towards the underground for Centralis? Or are we going somewhere else?
I just need a good meal and somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, I have a feeling, us escaping from prison is going to be taken well.
They'll have to get over it, won't they?
Well, preferably if we're not around while they're doing that, that would be good.
Where are we going then? I haven't been out in over a decade. Nearly 2.
We're going to a safe house.
I know, yeah.
Wait, we're going all the way to Tenoyama?
No, we have a safe house near Cordis.
Oh.
Going there, near Centralis.
I was gonna say, near Cordis. It's a big country.
Bitch, we're
We
in
have a
Cordis.
We have a safe house in Cordis near Centralis. We're going to head there.
Out of character, do you?
It's the place that what's his name told me about during our gambling contest.
Yeah, the underground.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
say
not
it was
really
a
a safe house.
It's not a safe house. You have to access
Oh.
it. You have to access this place through the sewers there.
I thought we were going to Akira's place.
That's a long way to go.
You have
That's
to
in
deal with
Tenoyama.
border checks.
Man,
You-
we spent so much.
So to give you an idea of like where you are, you're like here. So you'd have to like go by Turim's Tower, which presumably may or may not have been reoccupied by the Cult of the Tarask. Like go along up north, past the unnamed village, past Prody's Bloodblade Orc camp, and then like if you cut across. But they have people checking there, as you've dealt with before. Or you go to Crossroads, deal with border checks, and then go to Accra as hell.
Basically over 500 miles if we go to Akira's place.
And that would take you 26 days on foot.
No, we're going to Centralis. We are not taking that long. We need to clear our names, and the underground is the best bet to do that.
But again, it's not a safe house.
No, it's not a safe house, but do you have any better suggestions?
Also, Felix, do you still have an understanding in you?
Yeah, but I'm getting low on ink.
Okay. Does any of us have the sending stones?
No,
Should be in the bag of thing.
they were not included.
Ah,
Yeah, Kuro still has it.
fucking hell.
Kuro,
The
I feel like I forgot
rest-
to give them something. Oh fuck.
Along with the rest of your shit. Yeah, Kuro's like, oh yeah, why didn't I not let Russian give these to them? Oh no. Anyway, as he's like having dinner with some like person or whatever, he doesn't care. So yeah, where are you going south then to Centralis?
Yes.
To Centrali?
It is
So-
our best bet.
As you make your way, going south, do you go straight to the road or?
I feel like we should avoid the road.
Let's move along about 5 miles west of the road for now. North and or west of the road.
So what exactly are we wanting to tell Kuro?
Clear of the prison with Tora. Heading to location in Centralis.
Prison is
clear
on
name.
fire.
Oh no, don't worry. I've
Prison.
already got that stuff. I'm just
Prison is lit, literally.
So what I've got so far, we've escaped with Tora. Might have burnt the prison down on our way to Centralis Underground.
Yep.
Is there anything else we need to say? Because I've got 10 words.
How are you doing, by the way?
We love you. Goodbye.
Oh, I should
What are
probably
you
tell him that
wearing?
Face Scar is one.
What are you wearing?
Should probably tell him
Face-
that Face Scar is the one.
That would be quite
Probably.
proving.
Yeah, Face Scar is the warden.
Oh, this is gonna be
5
so
words. Anything else?
fun. What are you wearing? It's for.
Oh. Need to clear our names.
Try not to catch us would be good.
What?
Try not to catch us.
Yeah, try not to catch us.
So are you typing it out?
Yeah, give me a second. I was just writing it down in my notebook. So... Warden. Try not to catch.
I'm already typing up a reply just to.
Yeah,
Save
just to
time.
expedite it, yeah. So let me just check on the word count there.
$21.
Yeah, well.
When is Oryx happy?
Actually, quite often.
Fair enough.
Why isn't Oryx happy?
Because you fucking
we outed
outed him.
Yeah, we did. We outed him.
It was all you, dude. All you.
No, it wasn't just me. We outed him. Nobody stopped me.
Exactly.
I'm not affiliated with you.
I was
Guilty
trying
by
to.
inaction.
I was trying to say fucking Xylosian, and then you two blurted out, "Oh, hey, Oryx."
I didn't say it. It was all
hi, Mark.
famous.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Mark.
hi, Mark.
I did not hit her. I did bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
I really
I do not know
want
what the hell somebody with So's accent is.
to watch The Room again.
Why?
Just because I
just
watched
watch Disaster Movie
I watched Matt McMuscles'
or Disaster Artist, whatever the fuck it was.
I watched Matt McMuscles' video on The Room, and I really want to watch it again, knowing how fucked the production was.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
The production was great, actually. It was just the acting and the script writing.
it wasn't.
There really wasn't.
The reason why the actor of Mark is the actor of Mark is because the actor got badgered so much, and the guy who played him got fired. I think like less than a week into filming.
Ooh.
So they had to. So Tommy Wiseau, who badgered his friend to play the role of Mark, finally relented.
Huh.
Anyway, yes. So what are you doing now after being told that? Do you make your way?
Yep. Make our way
You wanna-
downtown.
You want to rest, by the way?
Once we're a
Yes,
little
let's
bit
take
away
a
from
rest.
the prison, we can. Yeah.
Let's get a bit farther, and then we'll take a short rest, or maybe a long rest.
I mean,
Been a long
short
day.
rest. I mean, short rest means you can at least attune to an item.
Yeah.
But also,
let's
to
do
be
short
fair, people might be investigating the prison area in the time it will take for you
Yeah.
to sleep.
As I said, I think we should get as far away from the prison as we can.
So you make some distance, put yourself in distance away, get a short rest. Use your hit dice now.
Yes.
Definitely lost temporary hit points now. Also,
Oh, yeah. Seamus, roll your d6.
I was gonna
Song
say
of
do
Rest.
Song of Rest.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey!
Oh, you love to see it.
And that only gets added to one hit dice, right? Or just like in total?
You just use that and then roll your hit dice. If you want.
So I'm up to 62 hit points now.
Taurus at max.
That's good.
Let me know what item you want to attune to, by the way, just for the sakes of...
Echolocation dagger.
Okay. What about you, Aldane? What are you attuning to?
I don't really
We
need to
haven't-
attune to anything, do I?
Fair enough.
Brush of Wind.
You're doing the Gust of Wind. Are you attuning to the Lyre, Seamus?
Yes, I am.
But actually, is the figurine an attunable item?
Not really, it's just a use item. I don't know how many hit dice I want to save. I still got 4 left, but
Oh yeah, you don't. I mean, you gain it back on a long rest, and I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to spend it now. You are quite injured.
I used all
Unless
of
you can
mine.
unless you can find a place to rest safely as well. Like, it's up to you. Yes. So, after a quick rest, you're out of prison. You are free. You have the sun at your side. Like it's probably mid-afternoon. You start moving then. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say there's no particular marching order, by the way, just
Mhm.
because you have a wide enough area that you can like all be as wide as like it is on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
This way wide, 5 across.
Let's just walk in a straight line.
Yeah, do it like RPG style on the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, like Tombstone.
Hmm.
I'll roll another hit dice.
Okay. Are you all done with hit dice? Yes,
I have no more to
maybe?
do because I rolled like 3 ones.
Are you rolling any die, Ron?
I did.
Oh, just because you didn't actually click on hit dice on the thing, so I was a bit like, okay. I didn't pay attention. But yeah, so as you come on, I'm going to drag you onto this map. And you come to a grassy clearing. And in the distance...
Oh, I've got 1 more left. I miscounted.
In the distance, you see Face Scar. Face down in the ground. With an axe in his back.
Good, that sorted itself out.
Oh, that saves us a job. Us a job.
I'm not done. Your eyes are immediately fixed onto the holder of the axe.
Uh-oh.
Weighing in at well over 6 foot in height. Longish white hair that's currently actually tied up
Hi, Zaris.
in like a braid. Big goat horns that run backwards on his head.
Oh,
Deep
no.
red skin.
Oh no.
You see Zaros.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Hi, Zaris.
And I'm gonna say if you cut the music mill. Cut
Done.
the music.
Oh, and he killed Face Scar, yay.
So, funny story.
Is it that funny, Felix? Because right now I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Honestly, it's not that funny now. It's been quite bad. There was a lot of fire involved.
Here's the music mill.
There was a lot of fire involved, and I'd like to say we weren't responsible, but we sort of were.
Use this song for now.
Alright.
Just gonna be honest. We may or may not have been framed and put up for this.
To be honest, I don't think that's the issue right now.
Yeah, I know.
I think our traveling companion is probably going to be the issue here.
Yep.
How astute of you, Felix. As he just stands on Face Scar with enough force that is like his body's being crushed as the axe is wrenched from his back.
Oh, he did.
Oh, this axe wound wasn't the thing that killed him. And then he kicks him over, and then you see his face caved in with the axe. Like what was presumably the axe before. That was the thing that killed him.
Good job, Zaris. Maybe you should take the rest of the day off.
Felix, I'd suggest you stop talking right now.
Fair enough.
And he looks
Oh,
to
thank you for getting rid of the corrupt warden.
Aldane. What I want to say to you will come later.
I imagine it doesn't have anything to do with words and more has something to do with you bashing my head in with that axe.
Well, I'm curious as to why you're with him. He looks straight at Tora, and you see Tora's like fist is like fully clenched, like he's ready to fucking throw hands.
We had a mission to do. The mission was to liberate him. Or he was executed needlessly.
Who gave you the mission? Actually, don't tell me. I already know it was Kurogane.
I was going to say I'm not at liberty to say, but
No one else would have the resources of information to know my background. So I have a deal for you guys. Seamus, Daron, and Felix.
Yeah.
Don't get involved, and this axe will not be brandished on you. My only business is with those two.
Seamus like slyly casts a bardic inspiration on Aldane.
If you
that says, "Yep."
even do anything to help them, this axe is being brandished.
So you won't use the axe on us if those three don't get involved, huh?
How confident
That's
are you
the-
two of beating him?
Oh,
Tora
we're
just-
mostly healed.
Tora just rolls his neck, and he has a big grin on his face.
He's raring to go.
I doubt Facescar softened him up at all, but
He
You know
didn't
what?
soften me up.
didn't
You know what?
think so.
I think it's best if we sit this one out for the time being.
You sit it out. Tora and I'll handle this as best we can.
Tora just like rolls his shoulders and just says, "I've been waiting for this for so long, and I can't wait to bash your face until you stop moving." And you guys see a very uncharacteristically wide grin from Zaras.
This is going to go poorly.
And
Scary when he smiles.
Zaras points the thumb at his chest and just like says, "I can't wait for this either." And in one motion, he just tosses his shirt off.
God damn it, Kaido.
Myron
so
just
the-
sits down on a tree. On like a,
And so
is there
does-
like a nearby tree stump?
Yeah, I mean, this map is just for the sake of like, you know, giving you guys a spectacle.
Myron just sits down on a tree stump and just says, "There's not much we can do to help."
If it looks
Yeah,
like
Seamus-
either of them is... Aldean turns to them. If it looks like either of them is about to kill the other, step in.
Okay.
Dane, I think you're included in this.
I know.
I don't think you're. This is a 1v1. This is a 1v2.
That's the
Yeah,
point,
no.
Dairon.
What?
That's the point, Dairon.
Just to check,
You-
if Aldane wins this, does he get your blessing with Oriana?
I doubt that.
Keep talking, Felix, and it doesn't matter if any of you get involved. This axe will be brandished.
Felix zips his lips.
Seamus?
Like I
Felix,
said,
let's give them
only
a wide berth. We need to wait.
only step in if it looks like someone's gonna die.
Seamus just kind of lounges
Oh,
down and
don't worry,
pulls out the
Aldane.
lyre, just starts drumming on it.
Worry not, Aldane. No one's going to die. I never like killing people. And he gives you
I-
a smile. He gives you a really crooked smile.
I get the feeling that you're going to just straight up cripple me then.
I mean, if Tora's been involved in any fights, you've seen his handiwork. I'm no different.
And yours probably looks similar.
He is at who you inciting?
Obviously, Zaris.
He is excited. You've never seen him excited.
You know what?
Give him some room, boys.
Oh, I'm at full slots because I haven't used any spells.
You
Forgot to
haven't
update
had
that
the
from
chance
last
to.
time. Yep.
And he actually even says, "I want this to just be a fist fight. If that's alright with you, Aldane. It's also why I don't mind two of you coming at me at once."
Mind if I beef myself up with some magic? I'll still
That's
use
fine.
my fists, but...
I have smoke, so when I use anyway.
Alright. Eldane sheaths his sword and, he keeps his shield.
Yeah, that's fine. So for this fight, you are allowed to do unarmed strikes that deal a d6 in damage.
Is it because my gauntlets do add a little extra?
Sure. I mean, even if you went armorless, you'd still be allowed it, just for the rule of cool.
Okay.
Also, I think I've said this before, but I'm just to make it absolutely confirmed, you can channel smites and spells through your fists. Just because I don't understand, it just feels really shit that, like, a paladin can't punch someone to death with a smite.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he just rolls his neck, cracks his knuckles, and by the way, Zaris is fucking shredded.
Unsurprising.
Also, here's the new music mill.
It's probably gonna
yeah.
be.
I'm sure that if we weren't streaming this, it would be Yakuza music.
Yes.
But
Oh, I already had
alas.
some music ahead of time that I would have wanted to use, but it's fine. Imagine Majima boss music for this. But yeah, initiative, Aldane.
Nope.
Isn't that what you got last time as
Yes,
well?
it is.
Aldane is scared
no.
shitless of this encounter. Oh boy. Well, we still need to close the distance, so.
So this is a pretty easy turn order.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say, for the people who aren't in the fight, if you want to get involved, you'll have to add yourselves to the turn order. But again, doing means that Zaris will, like, start using weapons, which means his damage will spike.
Yeah.
You know, he's going from a D6 to suddenly a D12 if he uses that great axe.
Fair enough.
Also, Zaris has brutal critical, so yeah, like...
Let's get to it then.
Zaris suddenly closes his eyes, and after a few seconds, you just see heat waves emanating from his body. As part of his rage, he can move up to half his movement. Which is... let me check. Where is it? Yeah, 10 feet. Plus... yep. So he gets to move 15 feet. 20 feet, sorry, is part of his rage. And then he's going to run in to about 20 more feet. And then he's actually going to, like, take a defensive stance as he uses the dodge action. It's not, that isn't 30 feet. You do the arrow from you.
I'd still get in range.
35 feet. You can go there.
Yeah,
And
that's
Tora
what I
has
mean.
35 feet. 45 feet even. Yep. Tora runs in and just goes for the punch. And hits with rage, I should say. For 14 points of damage. And Zaris just tanks the hit and grins.
Now, unarmed strike, that is
So do it
the 6 plus strength, I assume.
Yes. As Zaris just gets punched right in the face, and actually begins to chuckle. And then Tora goes for the second punch. And actually, no, I forgot. Zaris is dodging. That hit doesn't even register. So yeah, Zaris just takes no damage from that. Aldane.
So I would roll d6 plus strength plus proficiency for the hit then. A d20.
Well, not on the damage. You just
no,
roll
for the hit.
Just make a strength check, and then we'll just add proficiency. Like,
Okay.
just click strength, because that is basically what you're doing.
Okay, Aldane also is going to cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Smart move.
Because otherwise I would die. So, with advantage,
It's disadvantage because Zaris. It's neutral hit because Zaris did the dodge action. So sadly, that crit doesn't work.
okay.
Otherwise,
So,
he could have started off the fight with a crit smite.
that'd been fucking great. 16 though, including the proficiency bonus. Does that hit?
Let me check. Yes, it does.
Okay, so d6 plus strength then.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 6 damage.
Oh wait, did you say 16 to hit?
Yeah, 16.
Oh, sorry, that doesn't hit. My fault. I looked at the AC wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, discount that damage then. I'll roll again. Or do I not get 2 strikes?
You can make a second attack.
Nope. I don't have advantage because he dodged.
Yeah, he just pushes you away. Yeah, again, it's fine, don't worry. So, because you've entered his aura, you now take... let me check the thing I did. You all take... You both take that much in fire damage.
This is gonna be a problem.
And Zaris goes to punch you, Aldane.
Oh boy.
Strike, and then... That hits, right?
I'm trying to remember what my armor is on default because I have that plus 4, including the shield and the.
Oh, yeah, actually. Did you change your AC for Shield of Faith?
Yeah, I bumped it up to Shield of Faith. I let me double check my armor though.
Oh, then it wouldn't hit then because.
Yeah. I don't remember what my armor is. That's splint armor. I forget, was my splint armor buffed or was it just regular splint armor?
Regular splint, it should be. It say if it was
Okay, so
plus
my
1 or
AC is
not.
actually 21.
Oh, currently.
Yeah, currently.
Yes, that does hit with 10 damage.
Ow.
Wait, actually, that didn't include rage damage. So that's actually 13 damage. Is it?
Ow.
Yeah, 13 bludgeoning damage. And then he goes to punch... is it Tora? If only it was reckless. So yeah, now it's Tora's turn. He is going to make a punch. And... does just hit... not just hits, but hits. For... I should have added rage damage onto his thing. So that's 11 damage. 13 damage, sorry. Halved, because of rage. And then he goes again. Misses completely. Aldane.
Advantage, that's 21.
Yep, that hits.
So d6 plus 3. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I've got
9
my
damage.
Misty Step back. Forgot about that.
9 damage for the first strike. And roll again. 21 again.
Hits.
Six plus 9 again. So
How much
that's
damage?
9 total because that got halved.
So because his turn starts, once again you take, well, 1 fire damage.
Nice.
And he is going to go for a reckless attack on New Aldane, granting him advantage. It's
That'll
24 for 14 damage. And then he goes for Tora.
That's just to maintain concentration.
Yep. And hits. Wow. More damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Aldane?
I am at half health.
I will say, as he's fighting you, you see a lot of, like, he's using, like, he's really quick and really hard hitting. You've never seen him, like, fight this hard before.
Mm-hmm. That tracks.
Tora's turn. He will...
This is just a fucking slugfest, honestly.
Yeah? He is going to go for some punches. Just hits Zaris's muscular chest. Like, actually shakes his hand before going again. You know, standing here, I realise that you're just like me.
Oh, Whipple.
Hits for, wow, 12 damage.
So 6 with rage.
Zaris is, like, just not that phased, honestly.
Really hard to deal with him because he is very strong and he is raging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
That
You
fucking
can smite if
20.
you want.
Smite. I'm popping off with a level 2 smite.
Give it.
So what do I roll for that?
68 in total.
68. And I still need to roll a 2d6 for the strike.
Yep.
2d6 plus 6, right? Since it's doubled.
You don't double your modifier.
Okay. So 47 damage in total.
You punch. So basically, as you go to punch, he brings his fist back, and your fists clash. The actual shockwave, like, blows, like, blasts air. Like, it's just really hard. And you come out on top in this clash, and you just see the skin, the top layer of skin on Zaris's fingers on his left hand are just gone.
Oof.
But to be fair, you also see part of the fist on your gauntlet, like the armor on it, is like actually coming off a tiny bit.
Crap. Holy shit!
Oh my god, he's about to mob. Aldane
Alright,
is
another.
popping off.
Alright, I'm rolling another level 2 smite.
Do it.
Fuck, not as strong as last one. Oh well.
Yeah.
To be fair, the last one was a lot of damage
Hmm.
on the roll.
Uh,
So 29 on that one.
so you,
So I know the physical stuff gets halved, but the smite damage does not.
yeah.
So that's 54 smite damage and 11 regular damage.
Let's see. Is
Or is the rounding down on both the odd numbers making 10 damage?
if you round, yeah, it's technically for the physical damage anyway.
So 10.
But yeah, so you go again with your fist, but Zarus goes again with his same fist, his left fist, and this time, like, his hand doesn't look as mangled, comparatively speaking. But he does not look good. His left arm actually looks really fucked. Because you notice as your divine energy is like channeling through your fist, it's actually traveling through the rest of his arm and dealing damage.
Mm.
And now it's Zarus' turn. You all take 4 maximum fire damage.
Ow.
And this time, Zarus lifts his right fist up, and his fist bursts into fire.
Uh-oh.
And he goes to punch you, Aldane, recklessly.
Fuck.
Oh, you cannot write this! Oh my god! That's so good. So this time you
Oh.
have to clash fists. And as he punches, as he uses his right fist, and you have to use your right fist as well, because it's the one that isn't shielded. I'm going to say the entire right hand of your gauntlet is gone. As he deals that plus
Fire
this was-
damage, I assume.
this was branding smite.
Ow. So 14 plus whatever that does.
That much.
So 29 total damage. I am down to single digits.
And yeah, Seamus and Felix and Darren would be seeing this as well. Like, yeah, it's just shockwaves coming from each of his punches. Like, you haven't seen a fist fight this hard since whenever Akira punches things seriously, which isn't often.
So yeah, Felix leans over and just goes, so at what point do we intervene? When one of them is down or both of them is down?
Do you really want to intervene in that?
I mean, we kind of have
And you,
to if both of them go
Zarus,
down.
as you're talking, roar loudly, like triumphantly, as he's like, you know, he's clearly having the time of his life.
How's he looking now that I've dealt like 50 fucking smite damage to him?
He looks pretty haggard, but he's also like, he still looks pretty good. And then he looks to Tora, and then he goes to punch him. And Zarus is going to roll, because that was only his first attack. If that was a crit. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot, Zarus was brutal critical.
Do I take more damage?
You have to take more damage. I forgot. You can roll an additional damage dice when determining the hit.
Ow.
So you take... this isn't increased with rage, though.
Thank
'Cause
God.
This is only an extra d6.
Oh, so I'll survive this.
Oh, max damage, though. Yeah, your
I'm
hand
at
is
3
actually...
hit points.
Your
I
hand
am
is
at-
at... Oh,
My hand is
God.
broken. My hand
Your
is fucking broken.
You can't feel your right hand. It's numb. You can still move it, but it's like massive pins and needles. And because of branding smite, your body is glowing harshly. Because that is what Branding Smite does. Let me see. Yeah, so, yeah, you shed dim light in a 5-foot radius. There's just bits of red glower coming from him, Aldane. Oh wait, I forgot. Shield of Faith concentration.
Right.
Just give me 3 checks. But to be fair, that second check would do massive damage anyway.
Yeah, that's dropped at this point.
Yeah, you've lost it. And yeah, then he just punches Tora for max damage as well. And Tora is like struggling a bit, but it's his turn. And he is going to strike. Hits for minimum. Does it again. Better. Oh. Aldane, it's your turn.
Do I prioritize trying to do damage, or do I prioritize healing myself?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask the audience for help.
Chat, press 1 if you should heal.
So, how many hit points are you on?
3.
Heal.
No matter how much I heal, I'm going down next hit.
Oh.
Because Zaris hits like a fucking truck. Well, if I heal, I might be able to survive the next hit, but I'd be wasting an offensive opportunity. And it does look like I can potentially do damage to him to bring him down.
I don't know, dude. It's up to you. Either route is valid, and it's only gonna, be shown to be the right choice or not, after once you've actually made the decision and it's played out.
I think.
Not to mention, if Felix says anything in character, I feel like Zaris is going to crush him.
Go if you got. Until you guts punch in, because Zaris might go there next.
I used my bonus action to re-up Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And then I go with punching again.
Hey, yo, we love to see it.
That misses.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Zaris actually looks to you and just says, it's not your turn now. And looks to go to punch Tora. And this time his hand bursts into flame. As he goes for the hit. And... because this is, thingy attack reckless. If that was a crit though, that would have been amazing. So that's actually minimum damage. I say, is it still a 10? Searing Smite. Now let me check what that does again. Creature deals 1d6 fire damage to the target and causes them to ignite in flames. Start of each of their turns. Oh yeah, I forgot! Zaris' aura! 4 points
down.
of fire damage.
Fuck the aura.
Fuck the aura. So yeah, and then Zaris is getting burnt. Tora's getting burnt, sorry. Right, so he takes a d6 fire damage from this. Tora does, I mean.
In hindsight,
In hindsight?
I should have healed. Oh well. I'm dead anyways.
I'm not dead.
So, you watch as Tora now clashes fists with Zaris. And his hand just gets burnt for his trouble. Because now Tora is wincing in pain. And then strength. Yeah, now Zaris gets to do a second attack on Tora. Doing 21. Another 10 damage. Tora is not looking good right now. And Aldane, give me a death save.
Come on, nat 20. Well,
That's the second death save you failed, hasn't it?
yeah.
Yep. I'm going to die.
So at this point, as you look ready to step in, Mel, cut the music.
It is cut.
In the distance, you see someone running your way. And you see a flash of silver
Oh, thank God.
as the one, the only
Hauka!
Akra Everay. And he just like looks over and like he's just like, I came as soon as I could. I had to run all the way from Tennoyama. Oh, I mean, I definitely wasn't trying to watch the fight, see what was going on, see how strong you guys were. Definitely not that.
Well,
Anyway,
it appears Aldane is not strong enough.
dang, 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 and in a flash, Akira is already on his way over. Like you don't even see him walk or run. You just like he's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the aura around Zaras will kill Aldane on the next turn.
He like with a bag of good berries in hand, just opens Aldane's mouth, grabs the good berries in hand, and just shoves them down his gullet.
How many is that?
10 HP's worth of good berries.
Oh shit, that was close.
Hello, Aldane. Good to see you. Shame we couldn't.
Good to see you
Shame we can't
too.
meet on more friendly circumstances. Also, as he just like fans his face, this is getting quite warm. Want to turn that off a sec? As it's Zaris' turn, and he does. And Tora just looks at you all like, what the fuck is going on?
Tora Nosuke meets Akira Everay.
And his eyes widen as if like, this is Akira Everay? And it's like, okay, fine. And then he's like, why are you here then? And Akira
To
looks
keep us
around
all
and
from
says,
dying.
exactly. I'm here to hold the line while you escape from Zaras. And Zaras just like says, and who says I'm going to let you get past? Won't you be a criminal now because you're aiding them? And Akira just like bursts into laughter and he's just like, I technically haven't even got a citizenship for this country. I'm an illegal immigrant, really. And then he just shrugs. All my legal documents have Taichi Suzuki on the name. And, you know, it's not even a real name, it's a fake name. But that's neither here nor there. And besides, me being a criminal's fine. Like, I've committed a lot of crimes, actually. Regicide, patricide. Well, not patricide. I killed someone's dad for them, but it's neither here nor there. Dayside, actually, was another one. But anyway, and he just looks at you guys and says, you all can run away, I'll hold Zaris off. And Zaris just
Appreciate
like...
it.
Zaris actually, like, takes a foot closer to Aldane and just says, and who says I'm going to let them pass? I have a vendetta with these two. You can take the rest if you want, but not these. And Akira, stepping closer, to the point where Zaris actually steps back, just says, you couldn't beat my son, who was weaker than me when he fought you, and had only one hand. What makes you think someone with two hands and is stronger than him will lose to you? And Akra is going to try and intimidate this guy. Oh my god. And Zaris just chuckles. I don't see why that's a problem. It just means more fun, isn't it? And at this point, Felix and Seamus, if you just want to grab Aldane, you can.
Yeah, just gonna grab Aldane and run.
You just run, like, drag him away.
Tora, come on!
Tora just grits his teeth and, like, starts running. And I'm going to move you guys to the world map. As Zaris tries to stop you, and Akra just immediately goes to punch in. But you notice before Akra makes contact, in a flash, Akra changes shape for like an instant. And you see like a dragon. Not like an actual dragon, but it looks like he's taken this draconic form before he lands the punch. And let me find it. He does... Oh, I don't know why it did auto damage.
I mean, I'm still gonna say it hit.
So he still rolls 20 damage, and you watch as he punches Zaris in the back, and he coughs up blood. And he tries to move and speak, but he's stuck in place. And then after a few seconds, his back just blasts. As, like, a delay effect happens. And Zaris then just... He's still stuck. And as you guys, like, run away, Akra just waves you off.
Bye,
As that's the
Akra.
session.
Cool.
You have officially survived an encounter with Zaris.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Well, with some Deus Ex Akra.
Yeah, no. Aldane is still not strong enough to 1v1 him.
But this is the barometer for how close you were. So I'm going to say, you got Zaris past the halfway point.
That's good at least.
Oh, wow.
He has
This is
over
without weapons.
He has over 100 HP, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
He is immune to fire damage and resists cold and acid.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
And yeah,
So,
that's the session.
Which means that is also the stream. So thank you everybody for watching. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday should be continuing on with Persona 4 Golden. We'll hopefully be beating Adachi. Thursday, continuing Ace Attorney, Case 3. Still not that big of a fan of Armstrong, but oh well.
Jean's a dick.
Yeah.
People say Jean, but like Jean's clearly a fake French.
Saturday will be the Paradox Hour. We'll be discussing the Owl House Season 2. That's going to be really good. And we are not having a session next Sunday due to unavailability. So we'll figure something out.
I'm
sure it'll probably be the week after, in theory. But I'm glad we got this done before we need to take another like gap.
Yeah,
congratulations, guys! You are now prison breakers.
We survived.
Woohoo!
We survived, which I'm happy about.
And Aldane got to fucking like punch clash and pop off with 2 crits.
Yeah,
that was pretty rad.
His cock is huge right now.
Not that huge. It didn't really help him in the end.
He did that actually. Zaris passed the halfway point because from smite damage alone, which Zaris can't resist, that's 54 points of damage.
It's a lot.
Aldane nearly did half of Zaris's HP in that alone. Like Tora was
more
mostly
good turns would have actually been enough.
Toro's mostly there for chip damage. Like Aldana actually did a lot of the fight.
Well, just know that we were ready to step in when necessary, but thankfully Akira got there before it needed to be. Because I was not looking forward to getting involved.
I mean,
I was hoping not to get involved by any means necessary.
him using an axe would have been very worrisome.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Would have been bad. I only have 3 spell slots left. Or I only have enough ink for 3 spells left. Hopefully they sell ink at the black market.
It would make sense.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I mean, admittedly, don't have any gold right now.
I mean, you could possibly trade it for services. You don't know.
Yes. I know exactly what we should do now. Whore Seamus out.
I'm sure Seamus will be fine with it.
Oh yeah, sure. Should be. Wait, what?
Depending on the person, Seamus will be okay with it.
But yeah, there you go. That's the session, guys.
Yep. So, again, thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday for more Persona 4 Golden. Good night.
Later.
Good night, everybody.